There's your cue, baby. No, you gotta say I'm Michael. Start the music over. Take two. Take two.
Here we go.
Here we go. I swear we don't practice this. This isn't practice or rehearse.
Hey,
You go.
I'm Michael and Watkin.
And I'm Nic Nasty, and you're watching Pinfalls and Power Chords on the Nice Guy Handy Network.
That's right.
That's fucking awesome, man.
The Superfly John Lee.
We have found a home that will put up with our shit.
And I've noticed, do you know we're already at episode 3?
Yep.
Really? I thought this was 1.
Well, we did the pre one before we came in, like the pre-cum episode, where we were just in here just chilling. And then we got the Thursday night, so that would have been technically 2. And then this is technically 3.
Damn.
They've been some good shows, too.
I just thought we were fucking jacking off the first 2 times.
We were, but they can't see us from the waist down, Mike. So that's what keeps it. You got to keep the, they got to want to pay for that. Once they start bringing the money, we'll stand up as we're doing it.
Yeah.
This is a pretty special episode, though, because unlike the other ones, tonight we're going to be watching a little bit of Raw in the background as well as that's going on.
Yeah.
And WWE's been pretty interesting, so that can add a little bit of coolness on it.
Boy, what a turnaround for that company.
And
yeah.
the last few shows where they were the kind of the beginning things, we were playing some of, just some music that were sent to us, and a couple of them was a little older things, and I know that you would rather do modern new releases from 2024 to play more updated type
14
stuff.
fucking years ago.
Sometimes those are where the good ones are from.
That's true.
But we got all kinds of brand new ones. We got all kinds of stuff. Everything that we're listening to today is
Think
from
about it, though. If
2024.
somebody sends us, like a band sends us a track, and it's literally from 14 fucking years ago,
Yeah, right.
what are they trying to hide?
Yeah, or what have they been doing?
Yeah.
Or they should involve that, because a lot of people, they just send it to me and they don't let me know that it's old. So it's like, why are they sending me stuff that's that old? But
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
but some people like to promote their
I'm
older
very
shit.
curious as to know why they would ever fucking do that.
Maybe that from now on, when we get one and it's that old, that's what we'll do. We'll just write back, why?
Hey, if you're a band
Why?
that is still active, I mean, if you're still out there, or if you're trying to stage a comeback or something and you send us some shit in, send that information also. Like, hey, here's us, we got some new shit on the way, or we're back together, or, whatever.
All of these also as well, I was noticing some of them were some name, like one of the names I kind of ring a bell, and I was like, I feel like this band's a little famouser than we normally play. But I looked at the views and stuff, and the views were all like, under 100,000 and stuff. I try to make sure it's nothing that's completely blown up or nothing that's too out there already when we play stuff. I want it kind of be stuff that a lot of people hasn't heard. So everything that we're playing as well is like under 100,000 views and stuff, and pretty solid lineup. I try not to listen to the entire song. I just try to listen to a little bit of it, move into a little bit of the meat to make sure that it's something that we're not going to want to turn off.
Just to make sure it's
Exactly.
up to a certain standard.
Yeah, just make sure it's not dog shit.
See, we don't, but if we do that too much, though, we don't get any gold.
Yeah, we don't get any of that. Turn that shit off.
That's right. We don't get the comedy gold.
Why did you send that shit in, you cocksuckers?
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
listen to something that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, just listen.
Sometimes we gotta have some shitters, man.
Some
Yeah, that's me
dog
too.
Just
shit.
to have a shit on it.
There technically is a lot of people that do play out shitty music, and they think, "Oh, my shit's so good." Then
Yeah.
you listen to it, you're like, "What is this horse shit?" that
Yeah,
I'm
what is
listening
this
to?"
dog turd coming out of my goddamn speakers right now?
And the bad thing is that they think their music don't stink.
Johnny, how are you doing? And where in the fuck did you get that new badass jacket? You
I'm
are
doing good. I
bling-a-linging
told
today.
I told you the Superfly comes prepared with all kinds of Superfly
Now,
stuff.
I haven't seen that one before. Is that new?
This is new.
That's the newest?
That's right. It's double color.
Man, it's fucking
Blue
fly.
and gold.
That's fly,
Blue
dude.
and gold.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would think someone is going to be Johnny Superfly Lee, like as a Halloween costume within the decade.
They definitely should.
Within the decade, they're going to be selling. They're going to be selling Johnny Superfly Lee Halloween costumes some motherfucking where on this planet. It might just be at the Skullface Records merch
Hell
store.
yeah.
I'll be selling the Superfly jackets,
Hell
baby.
yeah, because these are some of the finest jackets that there is.
Well, dude, I guess we'll get started talking on some WWE. Here soon, we're going to be, in about 7 minutes, we'll be turning on Raw. We'll probably watch the intro of Raw and see how they start the show.
Yep.
Kind of rate how they start off the show. To me, the start off the show is what hooks me most of the time. I've been watching Raw since it started. And if it don't grab me at the beginning, or they have some cocksucker coming out there and boring me to death on the mic, I probably wouldn't watch the Raw show. I'll probably turn it off.
Who would be the?
You got to set the fucking tone, man. You know.
Yeah.
Who would
But
y'all
they've
say
been-
was the most boring person to open up the show?
Ever?
Yeah, to stop your attention from wanting to watch it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh God, I'm having to step in a pile of shit to think about that one.
The way I could say it is it's within an era.
Vince
Okay.
McMahon. Anytime
Man
came
came
out, I
out.
just didn't like it. I was like,
During the
fuck
Stone
outta
Cold stuff, you could be like, "Oh shit! If you see McMahon, you're probably going to see Stone
Well,
Cold."
now that
Yeah.
was back in the day, though.
But when he
We're
was coming
talking
out to-
last 10 years or
to
whatever,
pump the crowd.
Yeah.
Besides one or two, when Raw was doing that fucking guest host, and sometimes they would just let like McGregor, what was that? Not MacGyver, but McGooger. Or
Yeah,
whatever it was.
I remember that
You
one.
remember that shit?
MacGoober.
Yeah.
MacGoober, whatever. Like, they was letting these, like, B-movie stars come out and start the show, and you're like, what the fuck?
The only one that was worth a damn was Pee Wee Herman.
Dude, that was in my head. That was my favorite. That's the only reason I can't completely throw it
Mickey
under the
Rourke
bus.
was cool. When
Mickey
they had
Rourke
Mickey
was good,
Rourke
too.
on there,
And the
that
other
was cool.
one with the Muppets, that was cool because they
I'm a
made
Muppet
Sheamus
man.
and
I'm a Muppet guy.
Beeper.
I like.
You can't fuck with the Muppets, dude. Like,
That's Sheamus's cousin right there. that in canon, that's exactly what he is.
Beaker.
Yeah, because Christian took the Drake from him, and then Sheamus pops up. He's like, "There a problem, fella?" Chris like, "No." Walks away, and then Sheamus starts spitting up the hair. He's like, "There you go, fella, looking good, cuz."
Fucking Beaker is Sheamus's cousin.
Me, Sheamus.
That's some funny shit.
But
Yes, it
but
is.
like, you know, if the glass breaks and Stone Cold runs out, or back in the day, if Raw started and you heard, "Ooh, what a rush!" Like,
Yes.
dude, like, we're fucking getting ready to have a show.
Yeah, nowadays it's if you hear the Rock's music,
Or
everybody
Roman.
loses their
Or
shit.
Roman.
Or Roman.
And
Every
The Rock
time for
loves to
Roman.
cuss.
I mean, you know, dude. And I was going to get into this tonight too, but we might as well since his name came up. I cannot remember a greater run in the history of fucking wrestling than the Bloodline.
That's pretty. It's getting good.
I mean, I really can't. You think this shit's been going on for like 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
Horseman.
You know?
Horseman.
What's up, Tommy
and,
Green?
And fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like, not just a little bit, but literally the fucking pinnacle of the show.
Yeah.
And it just keeps on rolling, man. Like,
And it's gonna get better and better and
Yeah.
better, because maybe the best Samoan's not even on the show yet.
oh, he's on there.
Piccolo.
Yeah, one of them
Azilla.
old ones.
He's on there.
Who?
now.
Oh, Jacob.
Oh yeah, Jacob is
Jacob.
definitely
Jacob
up
Fatu
there.
is the motherfucker. And I've been
Yes.
preaching him how long, dude?
Oh, we've
I've
been talking about him 4 years.
Have
Yeah.
you seen his moonsault? That motherfucker.
Dude, hop, jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
His old hop, jump.
He
Yeah,
makes
who does
Tiffany
that?
Stratton's moonsault look like
Yep.
fucking
And
shit.
he whooped the fan's ass that thought that he's going to try something. Jacob just comes up and just kicks that fat motherfucker down.
Yeah, it happens.
And lets him know, hey,
You don't want to fuck
you
with
step
Samoan.
up to me, I'm going to kill you.
You don't want to fuck with Samoan.
Don't
baby.
fuck with no Samoan, dude. Don't
Yeah,
do
and
it.
don't fuck with a Tongan either, because Haku was a Tongan, and he fucking, if you told him wrestling fake, he'd grab you by the head, he'd pull you in and bite your nose off and
I'm
ass.
kind of ignorant
It's
to
half
the
baked.
difference in that, and the difference in
It's
Tongan
just
and
an
Samoan.
island.
Just two different
It's
islands.
just the fucking
Exactly.
They're all
100 miles
still,
of
yeah,
water.
they're all still family and shit.
Exactly.
Like,
Gotcha.
They even consider each other family. They're
Right.
like,
Gotcha.
the Tongans are officially considered family because Jacob Fatu is friends with Tama and Tonga, and they're basically now the new bloodline, so they're family already by association. And they all consider Haku to be an uncle.
You know, even with the popularity of the what's going on with that, it makes me, even when I watch older stuff and I see like Powers of Pain, and I see Barbarian, and I see Haku, you know, wrestling with Andre and wrestling with his Islander brother back in the day, which I think was Jacob's dad. That was Jacob's dad, wasn't it? The guy who Haku was first partners with when they were the Islanders.
I think so.
Early in WWE.
I don't remember.
I believe so. I believe that was his dad. The Tongan Kid was what his name was.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It just makes me look
Dude,
at
they're
them
all
so much
fucking
more.
badass.
But it makes me look at them so much differently now because I'm understanding what they were setting, like what they were doing. Like they were they were laying some fucking ground that now is taking over. Like while they wasn't on top and they wasn't getting the belts, they wasn't beating Hogan in the main event.
I blame Hogan for everything.
No Intercontinental Champion fucking runs, nothing. But they were laying the groundwork for their kids and their grandkids to hold all the fucking gold.
Now their kids dominate the sport.
Yeah.
They are on top.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're the best of the best.
And there's no
Cody
fucking
Rhodes. Get the fuck out of here.
I wish Cody
Get the
Rhodes.
fuck out.
I wish
He's like the last great white hope, this little Q-tip motherfucker.
I wish
He's
Cody
the new Hulk Hogan.
had the body build of his dad and his brother mixed.
Yeah.
Cody gets on my fucking nerves, dude.
If he was bigger, though, if he was bigger and more
Yeah. badass
and did it a little bit better, it's hard to get behind him.
I can't, man. You know, like you could tell, like he's sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell he loves the business.
Mm-hmm.
He's on top of it. But god damn it, he's so overbearing, dude. Like I can't do it. No more.
He's a Hulk Hogan.
He's not that fucking bad. Hulk Hogan's
Yeah,
a piece
that's
of
true.
shit.
So
Cody is a glory hog though. That motherfucker
Yeah.
can't. Like, dude, when Roman came back, when he'd not even spoken a word in 6 months,
yeah,
Roman came out, was on the mic for literally 30 seconds. Cody's fucking music hit. I was like, ooh,
Yep.
you little piece of shit.
but is
you.
that what he's supposed to do? Do you not think he's?
Dude, the crowd groaned.
There's going to be a big build where
The crowd fucking groaned.
there's going to be a
Cody.
big build where Cody goes heel and it's going to fucking be fabulous. He's going to be a
but
way better heel.
Will he do the right thing and go heel though? That's the thing. He wouldn't
I
do it
think
in AEW.
I think so.
They begged him in AEW to go heel. He wouldn't do it.
I think he will.
Exactly.
I think he'll get to a point
here
to
we
where
go.
he'll realize he don't have the crowd behind him, and he'll do it because he'll understand he's got to do it for his fucking career.
He's got to do it for his legacy. If he wants to keep it hot and stay on top, he's going to have to turn heel.
Nothing like the intro of Raw,
I like
regardless
it.
of which one
Roman
it was
should
and
have
stuff.
Roman should have went heel a lot sooner. They forced that shit with Roman for 10 years. I was
Yep.
still a fan. I still loved him.
I got tired of it.
Most people didn't like it at
I
all.
didn't think it was going to happen.
Suck and dash.
Sucking.
That was
goddamn.
that's
All right,
the only problem that
so
I
where
remember.
we at on Raw? We're Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
This is the first pinfalls and power chords watch along ever.
Yeah.
And it's a Monday night Raw because we do this on Monday, so we're gonna watch the intro a little bit.
They're showing that tacky ass fucking belt.
I like it
is
because of the
tacky.
green. I like the green, man. It's
Dude,
my
I
favorite
tell you,
color.
Did you hear everybody boo when they announced the fucking championship in
Oh, yeah.
Saudi Arabia?
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes this, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that
Why
they
is
do this
it-
shit in Saudi Arabia.
But they
Why
have
is
to
it
get it-
in
they
a
have to put
fucking
it over.
case though?
These people are our fucking enemy, dude. They beheaded and dismembered a goddamn American
Now,
citizen.
Can
I
we-
like the way that the shorts go into the leg.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
And,
I
and
do
can,
like
can we
that.
just talk about the hotness of Liv Morgan and how Dom somehow landed 2 hot babes, and not only that, but he's got a hot wife too.
And did you guys know how pissed I would be if I was someone who was like 5'11" and I had to wrestle him? Because this dude's 5'11", he just has a 6-inch neck. So neck alone makes him fucking like 6'3" or whatever, but he's nothing more than a 5'11" man.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah.
He's got a 6-inch neck.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing that makes him look like he's taller than what he is.
Makes him look 6'6" in the fucking ring. Now I don't know about these the new. I still haven't grown. These guys haven't grown on. me.
That guy right there though does good. The Joe guy.
Is he?
I
does
don't
a
mind
great
Wade
job.
Barrett. I like Wade Barrett.
Uh-huh.
He's
I've
alright.
got a bit of bad news.
He's changed from
That
that.
shit gets old.
Now he's basically Stu Bennett playing Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
He basically does a good job at being a straight heel character. Like
So
Joe
there's
plays
the
straight
future.
man.
That we talked about that last
Yeah.
show how
Braun Steiner.
how dominating Steiner's going to be, man. And he's got a little brother. Did you know that?
Oh yes.
He's got a little brother that's bigger than he is,
No shit.
and once is doing the same shit.
Another
but
Rick's kid?
There's going to be Steiners. There's going to be
I thought
Steiners.
Scott had a kid that looked pretty awesome.
Nah, dude. He might, but the one I heard and saw a story about was Braun's little brother, and he's a monster too. So to see the Steiners again, can you imagine?
Can you imagine a
Yep.
fucking tag team? of
That's
the
what I'm
Steiners?
saying. The Steiners again.
I wanna see
what?
I want
wanna
to see. I'm salivating for it.
No, they'd be the Breakers. The fucking.
Oh, that suck.
It would
He's
be
got to
so
get rid
bad.
of it.
It
When
would
are they
be
going to get
awful.
rid of? When are they going to get rid of
I
that?
don't know, but that's
You know what they
fucking
call
horrible.
him?
Huh?
Since it's Brian Breaker, they're gonna call his brother a brick breaker.
Brick breaker?
Yeah,
Is that what you think? Is that what you heard?
Yep, brick breaker. It's gonna be the worst name that you could ever think
Like,
about.
why are you not calling him Steiner?
Be fucking career breaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking
Why are you
stupid.
not calling him?
Look,
But-
this what happened. They cost J.U. so his
This is
it's
cool,
kind
and we're going to talk about this later in
Well,
the show.
they had to. That's the only way to get the OG bloodline.
exactly, and also
But this is an
They
awful way to
repaid
start
the
off
fucking
Raw.
time.
Don't start off Raw recapping SmackDown.
I know,
Well,
right?
but there's a reason for it, I bet, because they're going to come out.
Unless something
They're
unless
gonna
somebody
open the
kicks right
show.
in.
They're going to open the show with
Because
something
this
about
is
it.
this is supposed to be this is going to be our SmackDown talk anyway.
Yeah,
I
already
hadn't seen
showed.
I hadn't seen this.
They've already had the coming up SmackDown.
Yeah.
They-
Because they already
they
taped it
recorded
twice
it,
because they're
yeah.
going across seas.
Yeah, I've already
Yep.
seen the highlights of it.
Yeah.
Because that shit gets posted online.
Gotcha,
You can't help
yeah.
it. But yeah,
Do you guys think Roman looks smaller? Is that why he's
man,
not taking
it's
his
hard
shirt
to
off?
tell.
He does
He
a little
always
bit.
wears that fucking hoodie.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
So I don't know if that's why, because maybe he looks kind of small at the moment and he's
And
trying to build before he actually has a match.
And he suffered from a leukemia.
Yeah.
Many times.
And that's got to fuck with you.
Yep.
He still has to do those fucking treatments.
Yeah, and that's got to
Yeah.
fuck with you, well,
Yeah.
especially on motivation to work out and maybe being able to hold body weight and shit.
Yeah.
And that could be a huge reason why he's wearing a sweatshirt. He could have a vest underneath to make himself even look bigger if he lost weight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
So
when
they gave these dudes the belts fucking three matches in, huh?
Yes,
Yep.
Motor City, man, after all these years.
Very
they get it-
special.
they get that
Oh,
fucking-
man.
And you could see the look on their face, like they almost broke down when they won those belts. You could see
Cried.
it on them, dude. Like you could see how would they not? I mean,
Yeah.
they've been wanting
Lifelong
this for
dream.
20 fucking years.
Yep.
And they gave it to him quick. Do you think
Hell
Do you
yeah.
think they're going to throw him under the bus now?
No, I hope not.
Did
I mean,
y'all know that
you know,
that was supposed to be the Lucha Brothers that was going to be signing win those tag titles?
No.
And Tony Khan put a stop to it by
I heard
extending
Tony
the
Khan-
I
contract.
didn't know that.
I heard Tony Khan fucked Phoenix.
I didn't know that.
And by extension, he also fucked Pentagon because Pentagon was also going to go there.
What do you think that hurts Machine
They're
Guns?
still
Thinking they're the
signed.
second, the
Lucha
second
Brothers
tier?
are still signed. They're still going to WWE.
Yep. But that fuckhead made sure that he was going to extend and keep them from signing Eric.
I refuse to ever yeet in public.
No, I'm never yeeting ever. I'm a fucking team no yeet.
Sorry, I yeeted.
Do
you yeet?
My
Yeah.
first time being there, I was yeeting
Yeah.
up a storm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's infectious. when
I
you're there.
might lose control if I was there. I say I try not to yeet. I'd probably have to yeet.
I was there and I didn't yeet.
You didn't
No,
yeet?
no, I didn't fucking
This man
yeet. I'm
had-
team no yeet.
This man has stones. He's like, I am not.
I will
yeeting.
not
I am
not
stepping my
yeet.
foot.
Did you look around at everyone else yeeting?
Oh,
like
everybody, dude. Everybody's fucking
Did
yeeting.
someone at least look at you once and go,
Mike refuses to leave.
Team
So,
no
so
yeet,
how
baby.
far are we in still watching SmackDown? We're 7 minutes in, and we've seen nothing but SmackDown on Raw.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's something else, man.
And here comes Jimmy.
Oh,
I mean,
are
Jay.
we live now? Oh, okay. So we're back live now.
Yep,
so he
yep,
just
we've
made
been-
an
we've
intro.
been live.
So Mike was right. We're starting off with the bloodline.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I like the hot pink man. Jay is probably hotter now than ever.
Dude, Jay's
He
bigger
is.
than I ever thought he would be. Now,
Hotter than ever right now.
I knew that the kid would do pretty well on his own, but I didn't know he would blow up like that.
It's the fucking it's the mullet. It's the like.
It's the fucking bloodline.
And
Yeah.
It really is. He was incredible in that whole story. Like,
2
he was
years
great.
ago, Roman Reigns made this man into
yes,
a star.
Yes, he did. He
Because this
absolutely
man,
did.
because remember that was a single feud between those two,
Yeah.
and people were calling him main event Jey Uso back then.
Yeah. And he was incredible on the mic. He was just really just coming into his own, and he's really been something. He's
And
been a big surprise to me.
I kind of figured that Jay was starting to turn into a bigger star than what he was. The more that he was inside the bloodline, because you start seeing the cracks starting to show.
Johnny Lee, I forgot to let everybody know that they wanted to call in and talk about maybe they're at home watching Raw. Maybe they want to talk about some metal that we talk
Yes.
about tonight or something, and they want to just be a part of the show. You can call in at 859-684-9535. Call in and you can be live on the show. I had a Manuel J. Gift. I don't know who it is. Might be a made up person, but they asked, "Are you open to questions and suggestions?" I said yes. So if you're watching Emmanuel, also you can call in at 859-684-9535.
Questions, yes. Suggestions, probably not so much.
Yeah, Mike said take your suggestions and
Shove them right up your asshole.
Or he could shine them up real nice, turn them 360 degrees, and shove them straight up there his Woody Pooh candy ass.
If your suggestions is for you to send in money and give us money, then I say
And
yes.
we're down with that,
But
yeah.
any other, we'll
I'll
probably.
go yeet then.
We'll probably.
I'll go
Brittany Himes said yeet yeet.
He'll be like, how about playing some 94.5 soft rock?
Yeah, really. I want to hear aha.
Dude, I was so.
What is this crap that y'all playing?
Dude, so I was
fucking.
DJing at this bar. Not Saturday when it was fucking kicking, but I was at this other place, and it was a couple weeks ago. And this there was two people in the bar. There was two ladies that were dancing. 3 dudes over at a table drinking, and then 1 Mexican dude staring at the 2 girls.
Yeah.
And I'd been playing like dance music, and they came over and asked me. I'd tell them I'd play them whatever they want, so they gave me a little list, and I was playing their music. And the fucking Mexican dude came up to me and said, "Hey," he did. He said, "Hey, can you stop with all this and play something romantic?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "Can you play something romantic so me and no one's dancing?" I was like, "Dude, no one's in here." You know what I'm saying? It's 11:35. There's 5 people in there. Nobody gives a fuck.
My man's was trying to hit.
He's like, "Can you be romantic?"
So tienes un problema, amigo.
The only problem is that I don't think those 2 girls were home with him. I think they were into each other.
No, so I turned on I put on Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. And I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, for request by Migo, something romantic."
Romantico.
He walked by and said, "That wasn't romantic, I'm leaving."
Well, good.
And he
Take his
fucking
ball
left.
real home.
I said, "Fuck you, Migo."
Look, while we've been talking, Jimmy
And
Oh,
Jay.
here comes Big Jim.
Oh, baby.
dressed in all red.
Look, he's got a pimp limp too.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
got
He's
that
developing
swag going
character.
on.
He's like, "Hey, I'm going to develop my character. Maybe I'll just kind of limp a little when I go."
He's
Hey, I'll
also
tell you
developed
what, dude.
being the funny one.
Jimmy's been fucking great too, man.
Yep.
But are they so fucking similar? There's not a lot. That,
No,
besides,
not really, dude. Their personalities are
You
quite
think?
different.
You
Yeah.
think?
Yeah,
Maybe
they
I'm-
are.
Maybe I've not listened enough.
Like,
Jimmy's more articulate. Jay's more passionate.
I don't
They're-
like the pink
they're-
and red next to each other.
and Jimmy's
It's a
also
bad
the
clash.
funny one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jay's the serious one.
This fucking microphone.
I know, right? That microphone likes to give people a hard time all the time.
Giggity giggity. There we go.
I think that has a limp dick. But look at this. We got the red, we got the pink.
I know what I'm getting Mike for Christmas now. The Yeet glasses.
That's it.
And he's gonna modify it to have no
Has
cat in front of the Yeet.
Cam modified himself into Jay Uso? I'm sitting here and I'm realizing that Cam looks a lot like Jay Uso right now, doesn't he?
Yep.
Like he does his natural haircut as Jay. Why don't he do a Jay Uso impression?
Oh, he has.
Oh, he does?
Yep, he was.
He wears the whole Yeet?
Yep, he had the Yeet gear. He had everything. He's
Yeah,
doing the
those-
Yeet
I should've
Even his
fucking
glasses are inspired by
I should
the
have
Yeet.
fucking known. So I guess they're in here just fucking like, "Hey, are you my boy? I'm your boy.
Well,
I
they've already hugged
appreciate
it out like
ya."
3 times. I
So
don't know
now
what
they're
this
trying to
is.
see, like, I guess he's trying to see if him and Roman can. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Trying to
Yep.
get Roman on the page, and I feel like there is 0 chance that won't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just going through the
I thi-
motions.
I think what we need to see is Roman Reigns and Jay have a confrontation with each other because they need to settle something. Then we'll see Jay Uso finally go, all right,
yeah.
I'm down. But,
Uh-oh.
Jay's chewing Jimmy's ass up about something.
Yeah,
but
he's
then also
mad.
think about this.
Jimmy looks sad.
They got to
Yeah.
prolong this shit. They can't just, jump right
Yep.
back in with both feet.
But guess what? Even if they do get Jay, they still need a fourth
They need
man.
a fourth man. They need a fourth man.
I got to say this, too. Their match against each other at WrestleMania
Something good.
was the drizzling fucking shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it? I didn't see
You
it.
know
It was
why?
horrible.
Because
I probably didn't watch it.
I thought it would be really good. I thought they'll pull out all the stops and they'll fucking go for
This
it.
is the most I've ever liked
was
these
shitty.
guys ever. I've never been a fan, dude. I don't like them. I don't like the fucking New Day.
I
they bored
can't
me
stand
to
New
death.
Day. New Day sucks.
Their
man.
tag
I
team
can't do it.
situation between those two teams just bored me to fucking death
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah.
So I've never been a fan, but I like them more here. Like they're more looking like Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels towards the end. You know what I'm saying? They're turning into like their own thing. Not that Jimmy or either is a Marty Jannetty, because you don't want to be a Marty, I guess.
No, I don't guess so.
Yeah, you don't, because Marty Jannetty fell off hard.
But name a tag team that separated and both got big. Does that ever happen?
Not really.
Name a tag team that separated and both got big.
Yeah, it's usually one or the other.
Like that's rough, ain't it?
It's rarely ever both.
So how this is something like this could be unprecedented. If you could get both of them over, that would be one of the first times ever that a dominant. And they're one of the. I mean, I don't know where the rankings are, but dude, they've held the belts a lot for a long time.
Yep,
for
I don't
sure.
guess you could count Tully and Arn, but they both did pretty good on their own.
It seemed like they were established
before,
single stars,
Shawn
and then became tag team because Arn was with Ole then.
Yep.
You know, and then you put them together.
Yeah.
But that's close, though. But that's close.
Exactly. But that came before Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Are the Brainbusters going to beat the Usos? Would they beat the Usos?
They would.
I think so too.
They would.
The Brainbusters would defeat maybe a spike pile driver from Top Rope.
Nobody can survive Arn Anderson's spine buster.
I liked his Brainbuster, his Gourd Buster too.
Yep, that's
he finished
a good one,
many
too.
men with the Gourd Buster.
He would destroy Jay Uso with it.
You don't see enough Gourd Busters. I feel like a Gourd Buster from the Top Rope would be a hell of a finish.
Yes, we need that to be a finisher again because that was a badass move.
Did Jay get something in his eye, or
Somebody
is he rubbing
crying?
some shit in his eye?
Who's
I
crying?
think so.
Don't cry.
Don't cry, Jay. It's only a flesh wound.
That bitch ass Hulk Hogan used to have to rub fucking hot sauce in his eye or whatever.
Hulk Hogan's like, nobody's going over tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the champion. Here's the deal, guys. Macho Man was champion. No. Make it so that I'm the one that beats him. Oh, the bloodline's here.
Oh, this is what you wanted to see
We're
the whole
popping
time,
off.
dude. These two teams against each other.
I wish fucking Tongaloa would actually come out and kick some ass and look good for a change.
Where's Jacob at?
Oh, you know
Jacob's menacing.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
He's turned him loose. It's all over the fucking Jacob.
Oh.
It's over now. It's fucking Usos.
Look, but he's
are
wearing wearing Jay's colors.
Yep.
Usos are fucked.
And he just
now.
attacked Jay with super
Yeah.
kick.
Once they turn leash the beast, it's done. It's over with.
And now he headbutted the back of Jimmy's head.
He's wearing Jimmy's colors. I mean,
This is the war.
Stinger Splash.
We've been begging for this for years now. To have
Yep.
Jacob in this fucking company. It's been wonderful.
He sure has because he's got the aura.
They've actually pushed him right too, which I'm
Yep.
amazed. But if Vince McMahon were still there, they would have never done this shit right.
Yeah, Vince McMahon would have changed his name from Jacob Fatu to something stupid.
He would have put him in a goddamn shoulder pads and had him come out looking like a fucking Mad Max character.
Like how he did in Jack. He's like, you know what would be good for you? I want you to wear a full body suit so that you look better.
Whose music? Are they going to destroy him or is some music going to hit?
I don't know.
Somebody's coming out.
They're alone right now.
If Roman comes out, it's gonna fucking blow the place.
Yes, it will. Look at this. He's doing the prayer.
Uh-oh.
He's about to unleash.
No,
Here comes
it's
the
done.
attack. Oh, he attack with Jay. Jay called with
Chair
chair.
at him.
Oh,
Super
shit.
kick.
That was good.
Super kick.
That's all they know how to
now
do.
they're gonna double kick fucking Jacob.
Oh,
He took it though.
Oh my God, he just hulked out of
fuck
it.
you. Yes, come on, Jacob, you fucking monster.
It took 2 super kicks to try to put that man out.
And why'd you just sit there, Solo? Hell, you could have fucking just 2-2.
Solo's been the most bitch-made fucking leader
Yes.
of any group ever.
Solo been
Worse
great
than-
though, dude.
He's getting good. He did his role,
I
but
mean,
as far as fighting,
He's been wonderful at filling them shoes because those are impossible shoes to fill.
Yes, they are.
You can't fill Roman Reigns.
well, they just fought off. They fought off 3 of them, dude.
Hey, Jimmy Uso and them got lucky because
Pretty
they
good
hit
run.
the double super kick.
Pretty good run, dude. And okay, I'll give it to him. Decent opener for Raw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Decent opener.
It's the fucking bloodline.
I bitched about it for 7 minutes because I didn't want to see the goddamn SmackDown shit.
Yeah.
But they turned it around.
Yeah.
Did pretty good.
I knew it was coming as they were.
Now we're gonna
playing
go.
All that
Now
shit.
Now it's time. We did some pinfalls. Now we need some power chords. So we're gonna go to the first thumbs up and thumbs down. We got a bunch of different music sent to us, and like I said, I went through and kind of grabbed all the 2024 stuff that I could find. But last
shit
show,
that was sent in to us.
yeah, yeah. So if people are listening.
People don't realize we've been off for a long time.
Yeah, we took a year break.
You
about
know,
a year. We
and
took
a lot
about
of
year
shit
break.
happened.
What,
a lot
8
of
months, 9 months. But we a lot of people send stuff in. So if you guys send in more music, if you guys know any bands or have any music of your own, send it to us. If it's older, you better let us know because we're gonna ask you why.
That's right.
Be like, why are you sending it to us if it ain't badass? But this is Grand Mangus. Grand Mangus.
Is it Grand Magus?
Grand Magus. It's Grand Magus.
This is a signed band, brother.
Oh, rad.
They've been around for a while.
Oh, rad. Well, it's a song's called Sun Raven.
They're killer.
It showed on it. I looked at the comments and they were like, "Oh, rad, they're back."
Oh, they're killer.
So this is a new track from them on a smaller label.
I've got like 4 of their fucking albums.
Oh, rad. So you'll know a little background.
Oh,
on
hell
them.
yeah!
Here we go.
They're fucking killer, man.
Well, let's rock it out.
They're real
Like I
Sabbathy.
said, all these bands are pretty. Like these are all solids.
Yeah, this band is really good, man. Real old school sounding. They're cool.
Well, when he reminded me his look, it was like that Jimmy Mitchell we seen last week. I was
Yeah.
like, "Is this the same guy?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"No, I can't. He ain't got the pipes."
No, they don't sing that like him. No, but they rock though. They're good, man. They're old school.
Like I said, we have 3 songs like this that we're going to choose whether or not they'll make it into the Battle of the Bands. And then we have 2 that's actually going to be in the Battle of the Bands later in the show.
Yeah, you can't call these guys independents though. They're
The label.
a lot
it's-
bigger overseas than they are
They're
here.
signed, they're not really independent. No, you're not going to find any metal band with anything for you to listen to that's independent on no label. You're not going to find any. These are not on a major label to where they'll copyright infringe us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they don't send us a cease and desist, then fucking yeah, let's go for it.
We're allowed to play this and listen to it.
I
All that
imagine
good
Greg
shit.
Magnus does it. They'd be like, "You motherfuckers didn't tell us that y'all were gonna play our song on there, so I cease and desist. You cannot use us no more."
They are dressed like an 80s wrestling band, though.
Yeah. They got that sound. They're very old school sounding. Their early stuff was real Sabbathy.
Okay.
It sounds like they've kind of evolved into more of a rock, of just a good hard rock sound. You know?
Rad. Well, I dig this. It's easy listening.
Sure is.
I like the spikes, man. I feel like it's not used that much anymore. So when you use it tastefully. They look like just some old heavy metal fucking vintage rock stars.
Now, the viewers that are watching our show, are they seeing this video and hearing us, or
They're
what are
hearing,
they
they're just
seeing?
hearing the music. They're just hearing the music. They're not seeing the
Okay,
video.
they're not seeing the video.
No.
Is there a way we can patch the video in the future?
I'd have to film it live.
No, we'd have to film it.
That way the
We
viewers
wouldn't have
can
to
know.
film it. There's got to be a way. People do it all the time. I'm not tech savvy enough to know how to do it.
It's a
but-
post-production type thing. I've never been able to do it live.
As y'all can see,
Anytime I've ever did it, it's
they
post-production.
dress like 80s metal wrestling.
But we give good description. Our voices will describe it well.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
singer's got a fucking, like, one of those really old school biker stashes. Like the old Sam Elliott.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening to it and you want to know that bad, just look up the video. Like I said, we're
Yeah.
listening to it. We're listening to the song Sun Raven.
Grand Magus.
Grand Magos.
That's right. Look at them. They look like an 80s wrestling band. That guy with the bald head's going to choke slam someone.
Yeah.
Guy with the long hair is just going to big boot him. Guy inside the back doing the drums, he's probably going to use that drum set to bash someone over the skull with it.
He looked like a slim down Billy Superstar Graham.
So you think these guys
Yes.
are good enough to get somewhere into our competition then?
Well, sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're established, man. They've been around for a while.
I give this a thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a good band, man.
We never do the same song from the same band when it goes into the next
Exactly.
round, though.
Exactly.
Good, because I'm not as big a fan
You
of the
turn it
song
off.
as I am the band.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's what do you give it, Johnny? Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you? It's a
Thumbs
triple
up.
thumbs up
Yeah.
for the Grand Magoose.
That's right, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Grand Magus been around for a long time, man.
Well, that's a whole lot of fun.
They're solid.
What we got going on in Raw?
Now let's see what they're doing.
I'm glad you pulled them up. That's a good band.
Yeah, like I said, the ones we got, they're all like seem pretty established bands. So it's probably a bunch of stuff that you've heard, but it's nothing that's got millions of views.
Well, good, because a lot of these bands deserve to be heard.
That's how I felt too about it.
They don't get to fucking play.
Look at this. We got the Judgment Day.
Uh-oh, Dominic's pouting.
Yep.
Something's up. He's got that pouty bitch look on his
Oh, he
face.
found out who he's wrestling tonight.
Remember, folks, if you guys want to, we're watching Raw. We're doing a watch along. We're listening to tunes. We got a battle of the bands later on in the show. And if you want to listen or be a part of it and call in and talk or give suggestions,
That's right.
it's 859-684-9535.
I'm digging that shirt that he's wearing. Latino cheat.
I can't. Well, I'm just looking at the shorts, man. I can't lie. I don't give a shit about nothing.
I mean,
else.
she's sexy as fuck.
Sexy, and I know it.
Man, I used to hate Liv Morgan. Mm-hmm. And she, drove me nuts. Like, why are they pushing this fucking 80-pound girl?
Has she rubbed on you?
Yeah, she's growing on me, dude. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I got to admit. I'm a fan
She's
now,
way
dude.
better than half the women that they brought in way back then.
Since she's been doing this storyline with Rhea, she's been fucking gold, dude.
Yeah.
I got to give it to her.
It's all been. She's been better than anybody else in that fucking crew of hers. Her crew now's kind of fucking thin.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
not
rolling thin.
only has
Dom's
her
good,
mic
though.
skills
Yeah.
completely blown up and gotten so much better, but her in-ring work too, man. She's finally working like her size.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's part of her being a heel, is she's figured out how to work as a small girl.
Yeah, and do the things
And make it look believable.
exactly. Especially when you're up against. So you don't want to make Ripley look weak in any way.
Yeah, imagine if
Let her be
Riho
dominant.
came out.
Let her be
Riho
dominant.
would fucking goddamn double DDT fucking Rhea Ripley and goddamn Raquel.
Yep.
That fucking move everyone does, the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, I hate
Canadian
that fucking
Destroyer over the top rope, through the chair, through the table.
It only worked when Petey Williams was hitting it.
And it was devastating. And I couldn't
Yep.
believe that they turned it into a regular move.
Yep.
They turned it into a super kick. Such a dominating move. If Lex Luger or Sting or Muda or somebody like that would have brought that out in 89, 90, the Canadian Destroyer would just been fucking epic. It would have been like the fucking Stone Cold Stunner now.
Yeah, but you couldn't have done it in the 80s, though, because it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
The move is bullshit. You have to do it to yourself.
And the DDT also got ruined because they do it all the time.
Yeah,
And it's not cool.
post kayfabe, you just pre kayfabe, you never could have got away with the fucking Canadian Destroyer.
And they don't understand that doing too much of it, you ruin the fucking finish.
Well, yeah, like a Young Bucks match.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. What about when Ethan Page?
Hey, somebody said they just tried to call in, but they got the voicemail.
Oh, they did? It didn't tell me.
He said he'll try again in 5 minutes.
Try again.
Okay, we're trying to fix that. Somebody said they just tried to call in, but they got the voicemail. So if you've called in and tried to get the voicemail, just text us and let us know, or just try to call again. Brittany Himes yeeted. I don't know when she yeeted, but we don't yeet at the house.
Yes.
No Himes yeeting.
She's gonna yeet, she said.
No, she knows I yeet. I yeet to annoy her. Normally, I'll yeet a couple times, and she'll be like, "Shut the fuck up with your yeet."
Yeeters will yeet.
I'm calling them instead.
Oh, I think he said he's calling you back.
Oh shit! There's a ringing.
He might not answer.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey,
Hi there.
we got a missed call here at Pinfalls and Power Chords. Who are we speaking with?
You speaking with Carl from the Shining Beavers.
Oh,
my
I done
God.
heard all y'all's nonsense and trash talk, and I'm calling to defend myself and podcast them. He done invented the podcast by hooking up two IBM computers together back in 1992 and using a vocoder to talk about wrestling matches off of WCW.
What the
So,
hell?
what y'all got to say to that, you son of bitches?
We haven't mentioned your name.
There wasn't no goddamn WCW back there, Carl.
And IBM closed down 15 years ago.
You goofy.
Well, we're talking about a long time ago. I mean, 1992 was a long time ago, and I was on crack at the time, so I get my dates mixed up, but that's what he was talking about, WWF then, now WWE. Now,
I didn't even have to say anything for you to degrade yourself, Carl. You're the one talking about.
I ain't degrading myself. I'm honest.
You are.
I done found Jesus back in '04, and I got off the pills and the crack, and the only monkey I still got on my back is that old crystal meth. But, that's my business. I got to take tests.
He spelled meth, and he's like, you can't spell meth without M-E. Let's go.
That's damn straight now.
No, we haven't mentioned you, Carl. We haven't mentioned Podcast Jim. We were trying to put that shit in the past. We wasn't trying to. We didn't even mention you. So your first statement was a bold-faced lie, Carl.
Well, when it comes to lying, you talk about podcast, and Podcast Jim invented it. But I'm gonna be honest with you now. Podcast Jim don't know I'm calling you. He don't know nothing about this.
Well, do you think he'd appreciate you calling in for him?
Then why are you calling in then? What's really going on, Carl? If Podcast Jim doesn't
I have some concerns. Now, Charlene, I know Charlene since we was in kindergarten now.
Let everyone know.
And she's like a sister to me.
Let everyone know who Charlene is.
Charlene is Podcast Jim's fiance, and
they've been married.
I had some concerns.
Well, what's your concern, Carl?
Well, I heard this about the meemaw getting pushed out the window, and I don't. It's really concerning to me because I'm afraid that he gonna push Charlene out the window next, and then he gonna come for me after he done figured out I called you. So, did he even ever own a rascal scooter?
Okay, listen. He
don't go on any second floors with him, Carl.
He tells his side of the story, Carl, and I think he's been filling your head with a bunch of lies. Like I said, he tells his side to make himself look good, and I think he had something to do with somebody being pushed out a window, but I didn't say it. I just heard the rumors, but he tries to say that I started the rumors, and the scooter, I had to get it towed. It was parked in front of my business. I didn't sell it. All he had to do was pay the tow note to get it back, and they could have got it back. I didn't do any of that, Carl.
Well, he don't have a driver's license, so how is he going to show identification?
I don't know how he's supposed to. That's not my issue, Carl. But I think you need.
All right,
he could have taken you with him. You got an ID, right? He could have taken care of it.
I don't have. I had to change my name for legal reasons. So my name is
Carl.
My name was Carl with the C, Jones originally now, but I done changed it to Meth Kicker with the F, MEFHCOOKER.
Double O. Okay. Well, Carl,
double O, like 007.
Well, Carl.
But hey, I got a question.
Let's hear it, Carl.
Do you really got a 14-inch ding-dong, Nic Himes?
Carl, you can't. I can't. Carl, we're not.
What you do with the extra 11 inches? I only got 5, and my woman's happy.
We're not talking about my penis right here on the fucking air, Carl. This is my advice to you. It's all
lies, Carl. It's all lies.
This is my advice to you, Carl. You need to watch who you're hanging out with. I think Podcast Jim is a bad influence. I think you need to question him, and I think your next show with him, you need to question his stories he's telling you, because Carl, we're just straightforward. We're straight shooters. You seem like an okay guy besides your drug problems. We'd love for you to call in and be a part of the show and talk wrestling or whatever you want to do, but we just can't be accused of all the bullshit, Carl. Okay.
Hey, and Carl, if you're with Podcast Jim, remember, stay on ground level at all times.
Don't go to the second floor with
ground level. Well, I got a
window. You want to at least be able to land on your feet, you know.
That's right.
I got a script of Oxycontin that just fun went missing the last time we was drinking together, me and Podcast Jim. So I think I might be just a nice guy, any guy. But I'm gonna call Charlene because I told her that maybe he had pushed her out the window, because I heard that from the sheriff
tell
down there in Huntington.
Tell Charlene that if Podcast Jim does that beating on her anymore, that Jimmy is Superfly Lee is sitting right here and he likes titties.
That's right.
Oh, that's good. I like big old fat black booties personally. All right, y'all take care now.
Annie would get
along
Carl,
so far. Be safe.
Thank you, Carl.
Be safe, Carl.
Y'all take care now. Bye now.
You too.
Poor Carl. I feel like Carl's a victim of Podcast Jim.
Yeah.
He's just a victim of circumstance.
It sounds like it.
He's just a victim of circumstance. So I guess it's time, that special time of the show when it's what are we calling it now? It's album of the week. So it's like album of the week. Album of the week.
That's
album
right.
of the week. And
I got a good one for you.
Michael Lynn Watkins is going to. I guess we can still put the put the raw on while he's talking about that.
Okay, guys, grab your pens and write this down because this isn't a name you hear very often.
And dude, these last few that you've named, what I do is if I haven't heard of them, because a lot of these I haven't heard of,
I bet you haven't heard this one either.
I'll go look them up on Spotify and then download a few of them, and they've been fucking bangers, dude. They've been really entertaining. So make sure you guys write these down and go check out the album of the week.
Well, what I would recommend to people this week to check out is a band called Iotunn. That's Iotunn. Iotunn.
I like it.
The name of the album is Kinship. Very cool. Very experimental. Somewhat progressive. Good shit.
Where did you find this? You just randomly go and buy
Dude, I listen to every fucking thing, man. Like, I just listen to shit all the time.
But when you say listen to shit, how do you get it there? Like, where's your
thought process?
Where does it go? Like, are you buying it and then putting it on at home, or where's your?
Sometimes, but I mean, I'm not a fan of streaming. Mm-hmm. But I pay for a streaming service just so I can hear music, new music, and I go and I decide what to buy from that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you go through and you just kind of like, hey, who's this?
Like, oh shit, I love these guys, and then I'll order the record and go buy it. You know?
When you're doing that, how many do you fucking swipe right or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck that shit.
And how many make you go, what the fuck is this?
The good stuff.
I'll put it to you this way: my best of last year list was 25 bands.
Oh wow,
nice.
That's a lot then.
I couldn't come up with 10 favorite.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Last year was fucking stacked, man.
So that's a lot though for you then. Okay.
Yeah, it was a great year. Last year for metal. I had 25
different bands.
Yes.
Oh,
25 different albums.
Oh wow. Okay.
That all of them I loved.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we're going towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do the top 20 metal albums of the year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That could be fun. That could be something that we could
I always do a top
get ready
10 list
for
anyway.
the holiday show towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
We're going to have a Christmas show, Thanksgiving show.
I'll tell you
what,
I've got a couple already in mind that I really love. That new Ancients record.
I got them down on it.
Ancients.
I like it.
Ancients with an extra I, basically.
Go ahead, check it out, guys.
Their new album was solid. That fucking Blood Incantation, that's the best thing I've heard all year, man. That thing is solid as fuck.
I heard that.
I've only listened to 2 or 3 songs on it, but
the new Opeth drops in 2 weeks.
I've seen that.
That's my favorite fucking band, so I'm sure it's going to be incredible. So it's been another really good year, man. They've had a lot of good albums that have came out, but dude, last year was just so fucking stacked. Like,
exactly.
It was ridiculous.
I feel like metal's came back really strong in the last half decade.
That's
like it
right,
just came back
has.
really, really, really fucking strong.
We got Rhea Ripley up there on the screen looking sexy as fuck.
Yeah, they've been on this Live Girl shit. This is the 4th time I've seen her on the show already.
Yep.
Rhea Ripley is so fucking badass, man.
Yes, she is.
She's a superstar waiting to happen.
Yep.
I wish we had a child. I just wish, man, that we could like mix them. You know what I'm saying? Like the way you can do on video games when you download those characters and you fight this one with this one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Rhea face to face with China.
Me too.
Just to see it.
Just like a simulation.
Yeah. Just a big
Me too.
simulation.
Dude, I loved China.
Like,
you know,
uh-huh.
It's another one of those examples to where, you know, I love me some Jim Cornette, man, but I can't always agree with him, and I don't agree with him when it comes to China.
Right.
Yeah, her believability is great.
I thought China was incredible. I thought she was truly special, and I hate that she got treated the way she did.
Look.
Me
too. There you go. Did I not call it?
Sami
Zayn. Sami Zayn with the Usos.
Hell yeah. We're building it up.
Now, Jimmy and Sammy don't like each other?
They haven't for a while.
Remember.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yep. Because remember, before it.
Oh, now Jimmy's going.
So now he has to get him to agree.
Yep. And also, you got to think, before Jimmy and Zayn, they start liking each other somewhat, but Jimmy always did not like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's right.
Meanwhile,
I knew he had beef with one of them, but that's perfect. Where they have to, you gotta like Roman, you gotta like Zayn. We all gotta come together for one single victory.
Exactly. And meanwhile, only Jay's right now feeling Sammy. Jimmy's like, nah, what's the point of having this goop here? because Jimmy never did like Sami Zayn.
What
to him, he was shitty.
What's Goldberg doing? Did Goldberg walk out?
No, Goldberg and Gunther. I think they're teasing having Gunther versus Goldberg in the near future.
No.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh yeah,
That would be 3 minutes of a horrible match.
you all ever seen the last pay per view where Gunther was he's like, hey, look at this.
Oh, I saw
we have Goldberg.
He was ragging on Goldberg pretty bad. Like, you would think, okay, if he's going to rag on him that hard, they have to be planning something.
Maybe just for, like, Goldberg to, like, do some kind of interference, because Goldberg likes going overseas, too, to that fucking Saudi show. Mm-hmm. So I bet he's going to come in, and that's how Cody's going to win.
Well, that'd be a fat paycheck for Goldberg, too, just to come in
and then
and
he's not going to do it. He's not going to, like, that's not a match, dude. You can't do that to Gunther. You can't do that to him.
No, you can't.
Not after he's did that with the U.S. belt.
He's been incredible.
What about last night?
He's been incredible.
We had
I didn't see
Bully
this.
Ray.
I didn't see this.
Oh, this was a good show. I actually watched it last night.
I heard Bully Ray on Busted Open today talk about it a little bit, but I didn't see it.
We talking about Halloween Havoc?
Yep.
I didn't watch it either.
I like how they're starting to come around with fucking Pillman's kid.
I look at that. That's a
She's
Delta
a badass, right?
from
Shit,
Japan.
look at
Yep.
her. She looks fucking cool.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
She's a beast.
Yeah, dude.
From what I saw last night, she F5'd and
Who
she hit a
is she?
spear.
My
She's
God.
new, yeah.
You gotta check her out.
NXT,
Her name's
baby.
Zaria now, but
I
she was
might
called
have to
Delta.
start watching some fucking
I'm
NXT.
telling you,
Looks
dude,
like-
next week, dude, Tuesday, it's at ECW Arena.
Yep, and check out Julia and Stephanie
I
Badger.
love me some Julia, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
They're NXT.
And she's doing that Nita she hit Cord J with last night. Knocked her teeth out of her mouth.
Yeah, I dig her, man. She's a badass.
Let's go ahead and go into our next thumbs up
Yep.
and thumbs down.
Let's find it.
We got a band called Salt Wound.
Salt Wound.
You know Salt Wound, Mike?
Hardcore band?
Yeah, and it's a Severance.
Severance.
Severance, there you go.
Yep. Severians.
I pronounced it like a retard.
Nah.
Oh, we got Maverick Studios. Isn't that Mike?
Yeah,
Yep.
Severance.
Mike hit me up today, Johnny Lee, and said that yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you in a minute.
It's basically like a screamo metal band.
Seems like it right now. I don't like Old English. I hate Old English.
I know, right? Because it's hard to tell what's on the screen.
Yeah, we're seeing the video, and some of the font in the video is Old English style lettering.
I hate Old English. The video is very dark, very strobe light.
Yeah.
Screams. people
Unfortunately
jamming.
for these guys, there's so many fucking bands that sound like this, you know?
It's very dull.
It's just a lot of really muted chords and chunky riffs.
There's
and
nothing to set them apart.
Well, let's see if they
Yeah.
got a breakdown in here. We haven't gave them a chance for a good breakdown hook. Let's see where we're going.
They have more than just this screen.
But with Maverick Studios, he hooked me up and said that he's fixing to go wrestle one of the pit bulls or manage a pit bull. And he
That's
was
what I heard.
asking if he could talk to me when we got over, and then he asked if it was okay with you guys if I talked to him. And I feel like he just asked me that just to kind of try to start a little shit. I think we should have some kind of like debate, like not like a master debate with him or nothing, but just a debate.
I've not heard no
not
breakdown.
the circle jerk.
I don't want to master debate him.
And I've not heard no breakdown to the
No
song this whole
breakdown
time.
yet.
Well,
No
the whole
breakdown yet.
song sounds like a breakdown.
Yeah,
It's
so the
like,
whole thing's
you know,
like
that's
just
the
kind of,
thing.
yeah, it really does.
It's just one breakdown
That's
riff
all,
after
that's all
another.
I've heard from them. The same damn screamo.
Salt Wound.
Salt Wound
I
because
mean, they're heavy.
they're heavy,
They
but
got nice equipment.
have we heard anything different from this?
No.
I don't like people that comb their hair like that.
What style?
Not the bald guy, that guy. The little turnaround,
Yeah,
like
I can't stand that.
You know why he
fade-looking
does
shit.
the
that?
Conan O'Brien deal.
Because he thinks that he's cool, like
Yeah,
Conan
he does.
O'Brien.
Yep.
But the thing is, only
I
Conan
like
O'Brien
Conan.
can pull that shit off.
Yeah. Like you can't be hardcore and have a bitch haircut.
Yeah.
You can't have a stylist haircut.
Like, what the fuck's the point of it?
I guess that's the breakdown.
Yeah, apparently it's the breakdown, but it's still heavy. And they're going to go back to screaming. Yep, I was right. There's no differentiation from the vocals. There's nothing to set it apart from anything else that you've heard like
Pretty
this.
boring.
Yeah, it's pretty much got a boring set piece to it.
Are we all in consensus that we're gonna go ahead and shut this one down?
Yep.
You guys want to shut it down?
I'm fine with it.
Let's shut it down, guys.
Thumbs down.
You know, all kidding aside and everything. You know, they had it going on. They, you know, with the equipment and their sound. You know, they were probably doing what they wanted to do well for themselves.
Yep.
Or they probably
I'm
wouldn't have
sure that
released
if
it.
you see them guys live, they're
probably
probably slamming.
entertaining, probably
you know?
badass.
But it's probably
It's probably a pretty violent pit. Everybody's probably, fucking hopping for them.
Just
but
not into it.
to
I'm
sit
not
and
into
listen
it.
to it,
but there's really nothing to
Pinfalls
set
and
them
power
apart.
chords throws it
It's
down.
not
as
interesting.
a no.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
Like you gotta have something to set you apart from the competition.
We throw that down as a no.
Imagine if WCW and WWE or WWF
There's
was
the man
being the
Gunther.
same.
Dude, if I see fucking Goldberg now after this, dude, I'm just gonna fucking just cut my dick off and throw it across the room.
How do they put Cody over Gunther?
By
I mean,
having
seriously,
Goldberg.
that's what
Goldberg.
they're about to do.
Goldberg. I'm telling you, that's it. Goldberg's going to be in. He's going to interfere. Goldberg's going to spear him. Then Cody's going to pick him up in his little twisty tornado he does.
Yeah.
And get the fucking 1, 2, 3.
You know
Hey.
the only way I would settle for Cody going over Gunther?
What?
Cody goes heel.
Oh yeah.
Cheats
not
and
it.
fucking
Homelander.
wins.
Not-
Cheats and wins.
I would love
I
it.
would become a Cody fan.
Dude,
if
if he came out in full Iron Sheik,
I'd
pointed
cheer
boots
for
and all.
Cody. If Cody went
you
shit
stupid,
heel, I'd cheer
you
for him.
stupid fuck
I
up.
mean, that would be a lot better. But you know what's gonna happen? You're
Ain't
gonna
never
have
going to.
Gunther
That's
get
funny.
speared. Then Cody's gonna hit the stupid ass crossroads.
Or even
3
better,
times.
have Brandy come out and hand him a foreign object. That gets
Oh,
the fucking
yeah,
heat.
Like I said,
That'd be
I
great.
call it here, dude, and I'll go ahead and throw. Like I said, I'm not a betting man, and I hate the LWO bullshit.
Yes,
Like,
because
yeah,
there's nothing
cool.
like Eddie Guerrero's place.
Yeah, dude, it's just lame.
I like her, boy.
But I say Goldberg
Yes,
is gonna
he's scrumptious.
Goldberg's gonna be how Cody gets over at Saudi Arabia.
I'm telling you what we're gonna see is a spear, and then Cody gets up, hits the crossroads 3 times.
Yeah, there you go. While we're watching this bullshit, let's see what's going on. Let's talk about AEW.
Oh,
So
I watched the first episode of AEW that I watched in like 2 months.
Dynamite.
Yep.
I missed it, dude.
you're a stronger man than me because I've been avoiding it like the plague.
You didn't watch it
Yeah.
either Wednesday.
Nope, because
John Moxley and
AEW
his
is
crew,
all the same.
they've been terrorizing the entire company.
That's right.
They're pulling some NWO type shit. Where they're like the outsiders and the whole company,
Yeah.
the whole
But do they have the
roster is
star ability
fucking-
to do that just with him and Cesaro?
I
You
don't
know
think
who
so.
they're fucking building to be the leader of the locker room
Who?
of the company to push back on Moxley?
Who?
Oh, just guess.
Daniel Garcia?
No, worse.
Fucking Pockets?
Darby Allin?
Yes.
Pockets?
Oh, God, no.
No way.
Hawkins came out and said, "I'm not a leader," and
Oh, my
fucking
God.
walked out of the ring.
Orange juice squeezed out his ass.
Yeah, when everybody looked at him like, "Please save us, please lead our fucking." I'm not a leader.
Pocket's like, I'm going to be the Sting.
I'm
of
going to
this
throw
shit. I'm gonna
tampons
put
with
my
orange
hands on
juice in the
Pocket.
ring next time I'm at an AEW show.
How
and he
fucking
comes out.
pathetic is this?
Dude. And 'cause-
Anybody that's I tell you what, if that fuckface came out once a year and did some little goofy fucking match like mid card,
Okay.
to where
yeah.
he did his little silly shit and got over and then left,
And then got jobbed by who's really being
I'd be
billed.
fine with it.
Exactly.
But you're putting him in the ring with serious fucking wrestlers and having him go over them.
So-
and they've not done anything to change his character
No.
from Pocket.
So
And he fucking super punches.
Yeah, exactly.
So get it right. So check us out. So they're building a crew that's taking over and putting AEW on lockdown and
Yes.
on warning and beating down everyone, black
Get
and
this.
blue,
The
Yeah.
reason for it is
and Orange Cassidy.
Felonious assault,
is the Sting,
and
is the Luger,
yeah,
the Bret Hart,
and the Macho
I'm
Man.
not a leader.
I'm not a leader.
The fuck out of here.
I won't be surprised if he cuts a promo with just like Sting did the night that he turned his back on WCW finally.
I think Sting comes back
Yeah, Sting should. Because Sting
what?
at least
to be the
knew what
leader
he's
of this,
doing.
to be the leader of whatever, like not to fight, but to be like the voice of who goes. I mean, who else do they have?
I'm
And he-
telling you, Tony Khan is going to book Orange Cassidy against John Moxley.
And here is Moxie's
That's
reason
rough, dude.
for
That's
why they're
rough,
doing
dude.
what they're doing. Because they're taking what Tony Khan's done in real life with the bad booking and the shit, and also the W stars that get over no matter what.
Yep.
And he's like, it's not gonna happen no more because this is my locker room and I'm in control of it now, and we're not gonna take this. It's just, well, motherfucker, why is Ricky Starks being held down?
Why it's still going bad booking?
Exactly.
Well, let me tell you this: if you were wanting to put together a babyface crew out of that roster to push back against Moxley, who
Kenny
better,
Omega?
No, well, Omega's still on the shelf.
That's true.
Who better to lead said group than fucking Mark Briscoe?
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Mark
what I was
Briscoe
thinking.
should be his top babyface. But instead, he just fucking did a job for goddamn Chris.
That
Chris
pissed me
Jericho.
off. I was fucking pissed.
Well, I think he's going to get
losing
that
the
back.
Ring of Honor title to Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
with the
why
most
did he
boring
even
gimmick.
get another goddamn title shot after losing it at the pay-per-view?
I think he's going to get it back.
Yeah, but
Briscoe's going to get it back.
Bad
but it
booking.
kind of kills
That's what
his
it is,
momentum
bad
now that
booking.
he's lost it.
Yeah.
It's bad booking, as
Yeah.
it always fucking is.
Yeah, I mean, they had a chance to make Mark Briscoe be the guy that could go up against John Moxley, but they're like, nah, I think we'll just do Chris Jericho again, and then we're gonna have Chris Jericho.
Yeah, in a
take
fucking
his
ladder
title
match.
from him.
In a fucking ladder match.
Yep, and then
Well, it's going to have to be.
and they expect us
It
to like
almost
that
have
shit.
to be something like a Kenny Omega or something then, though, because like maybe they're doing this, dude. Let's look on the bright side. Maybe they're building the Orange Cassidy because he's going to step up to it and he's going to get beat up. He's
Yeah,
gonna lose.
I wish.
He's not going to win, and then they'll have to go to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like maybe the build for
They're
someone
building
to
it
come
up
back
like,
to them.
like Cassidy's going to be the Great White Hope that comes in and
but
saves
maybe
the
they're going to
company.
do that a couple times with a couple different people for Moxley and them to beat them down and win, and
Yep.
maybe they're going to build it that way and then bring in someone
That would be
of
nice.
some real circumstance.
what if they try and have Dan Garcia be that someone?
No, he'll be another one that failed.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
putting Danny behind Orange.
Exactly.
They're booking Orange over Danny Garcia.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
And what's
you
worse?
got motherfuckers like goddamn Will Hobbs sitting at the house.
Yeah, and Ricky Starks sitting at that house. He had to go to Glory
and
Pro
Ricky
just to do
fucking Starks and goddamn Wardlow. Where the
Yeah.
fuck is he at?
Yeah, where the fuck did Wardlow go? Because I thought Wardlow was supposed to.
Wardlow
There's a big
could-
storyline
Wardlow
when he
could-
wins
Wardlow
the
could save
where he
the
wins the
company.
AEW
Samoa
title.
fucking Joe
Wardlow could
is
save the
sitting at the
company.
house.
And Joe's also off filming for Twisted Metal
Well, that's right. He's doing the show.
at Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
But
I like
the other
Joe.
guys have a legit reason why they should be pissed off, because they had storylines going. Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks and Wardlow, they all had storylines that were big, but
And
you
they
notice,
would all be credible opponents for John Moxley.
exactly. And Ricky Starks got fucking screwed over by Adam Cole. I will stand on that hill because that
He
motherfucker
did.
got mad just because he got called bug
He
eye.
got fucked over. That's
Yep.
why he should go to WWE.
Sucks.
Because Ricky Starks was built up as something big.
Ricky
and what
Starks
happens?
need to get the fuck away from that company is what he needs to
Yep,
do.
because that company don't see no value in him. He's a star, and they don't see a star in him.
Ricky Starks will look good
But they
on
see a
NXT.
fucking star in Orange Cassidy.
Ricky Starks would look good on the main roster.
He would.
Yeah.
Ricky Starks would be great
You think
against
he's
Seth Rollins. Imagine that fucking match, that program.
Well,
Exactly.
You don't think he's a little small?
And what about Wardlow?
No, man, he's cut. Fuck, he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
As long as you're ripped.
yeah, he's not a big guy,
You
but
think
he's
still
fit.
6'1"? Is he 6'1"?
Yeah, I think
Think he's
so. I
6'1"?
mean,
Yep.
he's not a little bitty dude, man. I mean, he looks little compared to fucking Wardlow.
Yeah.
And I feel like Wardlow comes over to WWE.
Yeah.
You got Brian Breaker, Jacob Fatu, you got Gunther, you
Yeah.
got all these big guys that he would have bangers with.
Yes, and it would be fucking great.
And
Exactly.
guys-
And he'd be pushed like a star better.
If anybody out there wants to be a part of the conversation, we're talking AEW wrestling and metal music. While we're watching Raw, seeing some LWO lady shaking her titties.
Turns out
Oh,
Britt,
yes.
Britt Baker is single.
Yeah.
they split up.
Hey,
Yeah.
now's your chance, Michael.
Yeah, she's a Pittsburgh
Shoot your
fan
shot.
too. You know, she's a Steeler girl. So
Well,
Yeah.
let them know, though. Call in if you guys want to be a part of the show. 859-684-9535.
You'll get a free dental.
Adam Coe's just had negative hit after negative hit after negative hit.
Adam Cole lost what made Adam Cole. Because since he came to AEW, it's
But-
like it went downhill.
Well, he did finally the better of what I've seen happen when he came out and got back with his dudes. That seemed to go a lot smoother than
Yeah,
him
but-
trying to call out MJF.
yeah, but
But-
it's still not
It's
It's
stale.
still not fucking
it's
what it
stale.
was.
And Kyle O'Reilly's
What
looking
the
through
fuck's
the
Kyle
camera.
O'Reilly doing? What's he watching the
Looking
TV
like a
fucking sulking about?
Like, go out there and high five him too. He wants to be a part of the crew.
He
go out there and
hey
be
guys,
go out there and be part of the fucking crew.
Yeah, I just want to be a team player. And Cole's like, nah, I'm with the cool kids now.
He misses his buddy, man. Who Fish? Bobby
Yep.
Fish. He
But
misses
see,
Fish.
Bobby
Bobby
Fish,
Fish got fucked over
you
too.
didn't like Red Dragon?
Fuck Bobby Fish. He's an asshole.
Dude, I seen a
Great wrestler, but fucking shitty human being.
at
dude. Fuck
a
Bobby
Ring of
Fish.
Honor show. I seen
He's an asshole. Did you see what he did to Punk? That match he had with Punk, dude. He fucked Punk right in the ring, dude.
no shit. I didn't, no.
Yeah.
When was this?
He
On
fucking kicked
AEW?
out on 3.
On AEW.
Yep.
Yes, this motherfucker kicked out on 3. Didn't
Oh, he
want
was
to fucking
trying to prove a point.
Yeah, he was trying to fucking go into business for himself on live TV.
Why don't I
That's a
remember that?
no-no.
Did he get
And then-
fired for
and
that?
then called
Is that
Punk
why he
out.
gets- But he's not with the company no more either.
I don't think so. No, he got let go.
Yeah, he got let go.
Well, you're gonna
Right
lose
after
your
it
job
happened.
if you do something like that.
Yep.
Well, I think that was probably one of the big reasons why they let him go.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And fans stopped
anybody.
liking him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not going to be a professional when it comes to that, like you can't do that.
That's a golden rule in professional wrestling. Don't go in the business for yourself, because as soon as you do, you're fucked.
Yeah, but
The greatest, but I gotta defend on one instance though when that happened when I actually
Yep.
enjoyed it.
huh?
And if y'all seen this match, you'll know what I'm talking about. Jungle Jack Perry versus Roosh.
Oh, Roosh kicked out on
And
it.
Roosh fucking kicked his goddamn ass for 20 straight minutes, dude. And I mean, fucked him up.
And then just laid down for him.
Rubbed his dick on him and everything. I go live TV, threw him on his fucking head outside. It was the goddamn greatest fucking no-sell fuck
He
you that
rubbed
I've
his
ever
dick on
seen,
him.
dude.
Yep.
It was really.
I
You
didn't
remember
see
Magic
that.
Yep,
Thomas?
I remember
I'm gonna have
that.
to look it up.
Dude, you got to get online and watch it.
Roosh, I seen Roosh live. In a
What-
Ring of
what
Honor
about-
show.
what about when they-
live?
This was before Jack Perry went heel. Now they were
Okay.
pushing Jack.
Yeah. And then remember, they
And Roosh just said, "Fuck you! I might have to lose this match, but I'm going to fucking
I
slap
wonder
him
why-
around
Remember-
like a bitch the whole time."
before Jack Perry showed back up, they played the footage of Punk fucking his ass up backstage.
Yeah.
And they're like, we were going to play it because we think this is going to further the storyline. It's going to make Jack Perry look good. Nope. Made Jack Perry look like a
They
bitch and
just
made
made
Tony Khan
Punk
look like a
look
bitch.
more like a man.
Yeah, I never knew
It
about
verified
the Roosh
everything Punk said.
Yeah.
Stuff. I like Roosh a
Word
lot,
for
man.
word.
Dude, Roosh is a badass, but you
Yeah.
could tell when you watch that match, you could tell that Roosh had that fucking job face on, like he
Yep.
wasn't happy
Yeah,
that they were putting Perry over him. So
because
he
he
just made
it
it.
was probably earlier in his.
Yep, I
he
remember
He
that.
made,
got there too.
he made an example of him, dude.
They're like, they're not
He
doing
made
it.
Perry look like a bitch.
Cornette was even mad about it. Cornette was even like, I'd fire that son of a bitch. I'd meet him coming through the fucking door and
smack
hand him
right-
his shit and tell him to fucking go.
Yeah, well,
But then after that, all that shit came out about how Perry was shit talking to the fans and how he was an asshole.
So maybe he deserved it. He was just getting a fucking lesson.
I think he
Yep,
pissed them
getting a
boys
lesson.
off,
getting a
and
lesson.
they taught him a
learned.
fucking lesson on live TV.
especially because Roosh, who better to do it?
If Roosh didn't want to fucking do that, he wasn't going to do it.
Exactly.
I think he's one of the better Mexican wrestlers. That's
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
Hell, he
Like,
is,
he's,
by far.
He's something legit.
But you can
dude.
also tell
intense.
he's a very cocky motherfucker. Roosh is.
Yes, he is. And he was letting Jack Perry
I
know,
guarantee
hey,
you, Perry pissed him off, and he fucking
Yep.
went out there and had his way with him.
I feel like Jack Perry would have been constant because, remember, he's the reason why Punk even got into that confrontation because Punk wasn't trying to fight him. Like Punk said, he's just asking, why the fuck would you go on live TV and shoot like that?
Just
And then
bullshit.
Perry saying, well, if you don't like it, do something about it.
Yeah.
Gets his fucking head ranked inside
Yeah,
face.
yeah, he was about to do something.
But
about it.
remember, he was telling his team to tell people that he escaped that hold
Yeah.
with ease, and that Punk didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Punk did everything he said he did, and Joe had to be the one to be the voice of reason. Like,
Well,
hey,
dude, that ass whooping was so just blatant that like every podcast in the fucking business was talking
Why
about it
didn't
all
I hear
week.
about it? I
Exactly.
did
I don't
nothing
know.
but watch it,
I don't
dude.
know
That
how
was
you
the
didn't
best-
hear about
That must
it,
have
dude.
been one of them weeks I
'Cause
slept for like 2 days.
You had to because goddamn, it was all over every
That
show.
was the
Yeah,
best
I
ass
listened
whooping.
to
How-
3 podcasts a day.
How bad Roosh made fucking Perry
Maybe
look.
next show we'll watch the beatdown live.
Yes.
And we'll just do a live viewing
Dude,
of
I
the
laughed.
beatdown next show.
I laughed until I fucking died.
I'm gonna have to see it. We'll have to watch this live next
Yes,
show, dude.
yeah. Yes, let's do
because
it.
you can find it on YouTube.
We'll critique it.
I'll find it. It'll be a part. Maybe we need a segment of the week that we watch.
It's like fucking glorious.
A classic segment of the week.
It was the best beatdown I've ever seen a wrestler give to another wrestler.
No shit.
Jack
no
Perry.
Shit. Like,
it really
crazy.
was, man. Yeah.
Like Jack Perry had it coming. You know that.
It was blatant. You know he had a receipt for something. So Jack Perry pissed somebody off.
Jack Perry's that type.
So what we got going on now is we're going into the first hour. No, we're going to still stay on Raw real quick.
Oh, still on Raw.
But we got the second hour getting ready to start. So how important is the first segment going into the second hour now that Raw's a 2-hour show?
It's got to be very important.
You got to be able to hook. Are they trying to hook people at the beginning of the hour?
I don't
what
know,
do you think?
Because in the middle hour, they're just kind of cruising.
I don't feel like they've built anything that's at the end of the show. I don't know what the main event's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, I love that they have introduced Sammy into the Bloodline story.
Real, yeah. That's
Me
nice.
too.
That's smooth.
I think to open up this hour, you gotta.
Roman's going to have to do some making up with Sammy.
Here we go. I didn't know Hershey, Pennsylvania was so big.
Look at you got the November kickoff is at 1 p.m. our time.
Damn, that's Friday.
Yep. And
we'll be talking about Crown Jewel next show. We'll be
Yep.
talking about that Monday.
Exactly. And Saturday we're going to be doing a watch party.
Saturday is the Crown Jewel.
Also, there's a kickoff show on Friday, and then Saturday.
Right, that's the pre-recorded show.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 p.m. Eastern is Crown Jewel.
All right. So what we got at the beginning? We got Seth Rollins starting
Yep.
off. Let's see what kind of
I told y'all
that's how they start the second hour. Seth freaking Rollins.
You got to start it out hot because this guy and Bronson Reed have been having killer.
Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad outfit compared to what he normally wears.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, at least he's not dressed like fucking Liberace.
Yeah, he don't have no sleeves.
You know, his wife was the one choosing his outfits before.
What do you think happened to her? Do you think she's going to come back to WWE, or
she probably will?
I hope she calls it a day. Seriously,
you're not a big fan of her?
I was.
What happened?
I just got sick of her.
Yeah,
she's minute.
Plus, she
fucking withered away into nothing. She don't look athletic now. She looks like she's fucking tiny.
She didn't stay.
Plus
she lost every bit of her form.
Plus, what happened to Bianca when she was told to go out there and squash Bianca when Bianca was champion?
What happened?
That was at SummerSlam. She came back.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
She returned, and they're like...
That was so surprising. Like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
And
like, Bianca was crying about it.
Fucking happened?
Yeah, that was bullshit. That pissed everybody off, too, man, because people like Bianca. They didn't want to see that shit.
She lost all... That is when she lost all her momentum, now that I'm thinking about it.
And it killed Becky, too, because everybody was pissed off at Becky over it.
Yeah.
So there went all her goodwill.
Becky never recovered.
No, she never did. No.
Nope, she didn't. Because
there went all her goodwill, and it fucking hurt Bianca too, man.
So this guy's feuding with that big monster dude.
Yep, big Bronson Reed.
The modern day Bam Bam Bigelow.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, Bronson Reed, he's athletic for a fat guy his size.
Yeah, dude. I wish there was
no
more.
Bam Bam. They ain't nobody no Bam Bam.
He's able to do he ain't cartwheeling, baby.
Yeah.
He's able to do things I wasn't expecting him to do, though.
Yeah, he can get around for a big guy. But you know who else can move is surprising. Is that fucking Ivan or whatever, the fucking War Raiders from the War Raiders.
Yep, Ivar is fucking awesome.
That fucking dude can get around, man.
He's back they're back as the War Raiders, too, which is great.
Yeah.
That was way better than I was like, hell yeah.
I ever tell you a story about when I met them?
That was a Vinceism. Vince did that shit.
I met those guys when they were still in Ring of Honor, and I had like third row tickets, and I'd seen them. They were in the opening match, and they had just became I think they were actually they were tag team there at the time.
Yep.
And they were up in the very bleach seats where nobody was at, and I just like looked over and I was like, there they are up there. It's my chance. And at the time, I was really into getting fucking signatures and shit. And I had a joint in my pocket. And I was like, I'm going to go up there and fucking ask them if they want to smoke a doobie way up there where nobody can fucking do it. So I get up there and I'm like, hey guys, they're surprised. I'm like, can I get an autograph? They were cool. And I was like, I got a doobie too. And they were like, we're straight edge, dude. Neither one of us smoke. Appreciate it though. I was like, cool. So I smoked it by myself and walked over. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, they're straight edge just like CM Punk.
Yeah, they smoke it all.
All right.
And
very cool dudes. Very nice.
Them motherfuckers ain't afraid to eat a Big Mac, though. You can tell that.
Well, dude, when I first seen them, I was at Ring of Honor in Tennessee, and they were having that tournament that Ring of Honor always had. And those two made it to the finals. I watched the whole tournament, and it was those guys that was in the finals. And then one of them got hurt and didn't wrestle for 8 or 9 months. Yeah, he didn't wrestle for a long time. And then they got back together as a tag team when he came back.
Hell yeah.
They were impressive, dude. That was a hell of a show. That was also the show that AJ Styles made his appearance in Ring of Honor.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun
Look
show.
at Big Bronson Reed's chest up onto Titantron.
He's a monster too, man. He's
Yeah,
big
they
old
don't need
thick
to.
dude.
They don't need to put him in the ring together right now.
Do you
Yep,
think
not
Seth's
right
a little
now.
frail, guys? Do you think he's a little injury prone? It seems like.
Well,
Bronson.
Oh, Seth.
Oh, Seth.
He's had a lot, man. He's
Yeah, he
had a lot
has.
of injuries over
Seems
the
like
years.
about it. He comes back for about a month, 2 months, and then something fucking, you know.
I think it's been a case of him just never fixing what's been wrong. I think
Come
Yeah.
back too soon.
I think he's been working through injuries.
Look at his neck sticking out of that fucking thing.
Yeah, I
He
know,
needs
right?
Something that comes up higher on his neck.
That man has been doing something to elongate his neck so he can look taller.
Yeah, like I said, he wrestles all these big dudes, but he's literally like, you know, a 5'10" guy.
He doesn't work out with weights and shit either. He does like that CrossFit type.
Yep.
thing, you know, where it keeps him limber. It's the way he's been able to do the shit that he does. But
Yeah.
He's going to hunt down fucking.
Oh, there you go. He's looking for Big Bronson Reed. He wants to pop off this shit. He going backstage to Gorilla.
Look at
he
their
going
fancy
look
little
for him.
office. Their fancy little office in there, man.
I
see,
like
they
it.
don't need to get their hands on each other right now.
But the best thing is that even if they do get their hands on each other, it's built up as a brawl.
Ain't nobody gonna
Because
listen
last
to Pierce.
week they were doing it.
There he is.
There you go.
Well,
They're fighting and brawling
There goes
outside
that.
parking lot.
Uh-oh, he's about to fuck
Somebody's
Seth
about
up.
to
Yep,
get
he's
hurt.
about to fuck them up. They're building up to they're making this a heated feud right
There you
now.
go. Fuck security up.
That's
Fuck
right.
'em.
Fuck this guy.
Oh,
Got
there
thrown
you
into the
go.
car.
Not
Told
my
you.
Cadillac.
Told you.
Oh, got him up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, world's strongest
Told you
slam
to fuck him up.
onto the things. Oh no, he tried to climb up there after him.
He gave him a little boot.
Seth Rollins just threw the door into his face.
Oh no! Don't throw him into the wall.
Oh, don't walk into
Right
the
to the
fucking
face.
door, Bronson. Uh-oh, here we go. Curb stop.
Curb stop
Damn.
onto the car,
That's a nice
and
one.
he's out.
He's out.
Yeah, that's it.
But he pulled his groin.
Yep, he did.
I'm
Don't tell me that you're injured now, Seth. Come on.
Don't pull your groin in front of us all.
Yeah. Don't pull your plug.
No, that's a good little beat down, I guess. He got
Yeah.
the best of
That's
him.
all right, yeah.
It's a short and it's
And
sweet,
if- and if you're
it
gonna-
leaves you
Did
one.
he get
Uh-oh,
up?
here he
He's
comes.
up.
Oh no!
He's
He's
up,
peeping out
dude.
now.
He's up.
Oh, there he goes with Big Boot.
He ain't gonna get him twice. He ain't-
Super kick to Bronson Reed.
That was a pretty good super kick, man.
Yeah, at least he made
Bronson
From
contact.
that
Stagger.
angle, you have to.
Oh,
hit him with
damn,
toolbox.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's it. Uh-oh, he's going to get him again.
oh, he's going up to the trailer this
He's going
time.
to get him
He's gonna
again.
miss this.
Oh, but wait, he took too
played
long.
Possum. He played possum and go bam.
Oh, trash can to the head
That
takes
was a
your Seth
great
Rollins off his
trash can
feet.
to the head, guys.
That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful shot. Now he picks him
That was
up.
Pretty.
Is he? Slams him to the trailer wall.
Oh, now don't.
What's he
fucking-
about to do?
Don't injure him again. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Don't
Oh,
injure
fuck.
him.
Be careful, dude.
Off
he
the
doing?
out of the trailer.
Yeah,
Oh, through the tables
Nice.
There we go.
with a death belly drop.
On a big old thing of cotton.
Yeah, that was cool. Look, he can't even get out of it.
Adam Pearce is crying about Adam Pearce like, I didn't say that y'all could fight.
Yeah. It
Like, is
shit's
there water in here? It's like
that
getting off
shit's-
of a water
At
bed.
this point,
collapsed.
if I was Adam Pearce at this point, I'd hire better security.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe
I'd
some
be-
guys that are bigger than these
I'd be getting
guys.
tired of this shit.
Yeah, because at this
It's
point,
every single fucking week.
Yeah.
yep. And you
The
see,
backstage area is like the most dangerous place.
allow
in
me
all
to
of
play
America,
devil's
yeah.
advocate though.
Oh, look, and he's coughing up crickets.
You never see this happen at Nick Aldis' show, SmackDown, because Nick Aldis will whoop all their asses.
Oh, shit. Do you think there's going to be an Aldis Pierce showdown at some point?
I
wish
I
there
guarantee
would.
it, we
That'd be
probably
At
will
least
see it.
Survivor Series, Team Aldis against Team Pierce, you know, at first, and then
Fucking
maybe
let them just go.
they can
Yes.
both go.
They can both go.
They can both go, dude. So we got another song, man. We've been
hell
wrestling's
yeah.
been good
That's a
tonight.
WrestleMania
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
Wrestling's been good tonight. Watching the Raw's been pretty good tonight. I was like kind of iffy about it. I was like, man, if Raw sucks, that's going to be a real shitty way to go into
Well, if
it.
it sucks, we'll just make fun of it too.
It's been
right.
pretty good so far, but we got it's our last thumbs up, thumbs down of the show. This is Devin Townsend. I
Oh
think?
God, we can't fucking no, we can't do him, dude.
You don't like Devin?
Yeah, but so does millions of other people.
Really? Check this out.
He don't need our fucking help.
He's
Devin
out
Townsend's big artist, dude.
with Knuckle Dragger.
Yeah, he just put a new album out.
Knuckle Dragger.
Yeah, he don't need our help, dude.
We'll
He's
check
doing
that.
just fine.
We'll just check out Knuckle Dragger then. What we got on the list.
You remember Strapping Young Lad?
Is this it? I don't think you turned on the right thing.
You remember the
That says
band
promo
Strapping Young
video.
Lad?
What is it?
You remember the band Strapping Young Lad?
Yeah.
Okay, that was Devin Townsend.
Oh, cool.
He's been solo for years, dude. He's got several albums and,
Oh, that's super neat,
a
man.
huge fucking fan base.
Well, we got the call in. They're all on the list. Of
We're
things
going
we
to
can
thumbs
use.
down on his ass if he's
Well,
bad.
no, he's great.
He better have a good
But
song
he
here.
just don't need our fucking help. I'm telling you, he don't need the airplane.
But also, we got to be fair. If it sucks, it sucks.
If it
Well,
sucks,
I mean,
I'm gonna thumbs down it.
I guarantee you they're not all singers.
There we go.
But he's an incredible musician.
This one's a little different. This song's a little different too.
Yep.
I remember how the beginning of this one went. Yeah, he sounds like fucking Sammy fucking Hagar singing or
Yep.
something, dude.
All of his shit
Yeah,
is
this guy sounds
different,
good.
man. Like you
Oh,
might
he
hear
switches
this
it up a
sound-
lot?
and yeah, he's got a whole big wide sound, man.
Oh,
like,
cool.
It's really cool. Some stuff might be real slow and really pretty, and some
Switches
shit
it
might
up real
just
well.
be straight fucking death metal. And,
I
Hell
like
yeah.
the name of it, Knuckle Dragger. You know.
yeah, and you
Drag
would
those
think it would
knuckles
be a
across
heavier
the-
track, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like knuckle dragging across someone's chin or knuckle dragging across the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the little techno type thing, a 9 Inch Nail
The
ministry
synth
type
metal
feel.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but dude,
synth was good too.
He's got a huge following.
Ton of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I seen on the thing where it had his page, he had like 190,000 followers. That's the kind of guy though that we need somebody listening and pushing us.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, I appreciate everyone sending in stuff.
He's an incredible musician, too.
We're probably
man.
going to get a lot more stuff that you think's a little bit more mainstream compared to the other stuff because we're not getting that
I
stuff.
would consider this mainstream.
Like if you can beat
Yep.
some of it out and you can find some, I'll be more than happy to play it.
Okay.
But this is about all I can find right now is a lot of this. Like who knows what's going to be sent next week? But a whole lot of it's like right there in the middle, like it's
I'll come
kind
up
of
with
popular.
some.
Yeah, that'd be great. It sounds a little muffled though.
Yeah, it does.
Why does it sound bad?
Turn it
like
down
that?
a little bit. Turn it
Yeah.
down. Turn it down so it's keep about to 60.
That singing sounded muffled. Nice little breakdown.
Was that guns I heard in the background? Laser guns?
Yep. Sound like laser guns. Dragging his knuckles. I mean, he also sounds a bit like Ronnie James Dio at the beginning.
It does.
Well, this guy's getting a thumbs up because he.
Well,
It's
I don't know if it's too mainstream. I don't feel like we should
Yeah,
put it into
definitely.
the next round.
I don't
True,
think it
because
needs-
too mainstream.
I don't think it needs to be in there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, because it's nice out.
I think I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, because
And I don't really like it that much either.
it's not
Yeah.
one to go up against the other band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got much better shit, but yeah, he doesn't need our fucking help.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill this one. Appreciate it, whoever sent it in.
Yep,
And Devin, you're the fucking man if you're listening to it.
that's right,
Yeah.
Devin.
His new album's called Power Nerd. by the way.
Power nerd.
Yeah.
Power nerd.
Yeah, and it fits him. You know, he's a great fucking musician, man. And
Hell yeah.
his stuff is all different. Like if you didn't like that song, it don't matter. He's got 50,000 other different
Oh,
sounds.
look
you know.
at the show. me that.
Our truth.
Some
Yep.
shit you're gonna love. Some of it is.
This is
you
the
know,
band that I'd heard of before that's in it. It's a Haste the Day.
Haste Today. Yeah,
Yeah, I knew I'd heard them before.
they're kind of mainstream too.
And they're going up against Vended.
Vended.
Vended?
Here's who they are. That's Corey Taylor's son
Oh wow.
and Clown's son.
Nice.
Oh boom.
I remember
And
being.
they did their own band, and they sound fucking just like Slipknot. Like,
No shit.
Like ridiculous.
Well then we got
Yeah.
we got a bangers in this.
Yeah, they
That's
sound just like
Yep.
Slipknot.
our battle of the bands is thick.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
thick battle of the bands today.
And
I
that
like that dude, man. Like I
Miz.
I like Karrion Cross.
yeah.
Vince fucked him too.
Yeah.
He
Fucked
did.
him out the gate.
But I feel like he's got size. You know, he's got a mouth on him and all that good shit.
But here's
He's
my
got
problem with
everything with
Karrion
him.
Cross.
What's that?
This motherfucker grow hair the whole fucking time he was being bald.
Does that make you mad?
Yeah, because I ain't got nothing to work up top.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
But then you got this sexy ass woman.
What about Otis, man?
I like Otis.
I love Otis.
Do you guys think, man, that you guys know legendary Larry D, right?
Yep.
Do you think he just barely missed the boat on being Otis in WWE?
Yeah, by about
I
50,
think so.
By about 50, 60 pounds.
If he just barely missed the boat, man.
Yeah, because Otis is a star.
Yeah.
From being a heel to also his comedy.
He gets it
he's
over,
unmatched.
man. He gets it over, man.
I mean, he even got Mandy Rose over by being inside love relationship with her.
I think
that
Mandy
kiss
Rose
that they
needs to
had.
come back.
Do
Yes,
you
he
guys
does.
think here's a question. Do you think if R-Truth stayed on the TNA side of things and never went WWE, that he would be more of a legitimate wrestler with the belts, like, and be, you know, a prized wrestler instead of kind of more of the comic act that he is in WWE?
He probably would
Because
have.
he was so good. When I first started seeing TNA, when he was wrestling AJ Styles and Low Key and all those guys, man, Ken Shamrock, early TNA, he was awesome. Like,
Exactly.
he was a new level. He stuck out. His moves stuck out, dude. And then when he came up here, he seemed pretty tough, and then just kind of turned into what he is now, which is a star, which is awesome. But I feel like sometimes when you want to be a wrestler, you want to have the belt too every once in a while.
Exactly.
Who you talking about?
R-Truth.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, R-Truth, he's fucking older than I am.
Yeah. And just
still
going.
able to go like that.
He's awesome.
He's 54
Exactly.
fucking years old.
Yeah. And when he does the same shit when he was in his 20s, though, everything was so crisp and so good, and he had such spring and everything.
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
killer, man. He is. He's always been fucking good.
And
This LWO shit's just fucking tarted,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
That
come on.
shit
Rey
sucks.
Mysterio, Dragon Lee needs to be treated.
Let Rey Mysterio be a legend, act like he is,
And let Dragon Lee go.
let
And
Dragon
let
Lee
him
do
fight.
his fucking thing.
Exactly.
Don't put them together for this, dude.
Because Dragon Lee is a star.
I mean, but I would like to see these guys against motor machetes, the machine guns, dude.
I like
too.
to see El Idolo come out and just whoop both their
Oh,
asses.
yes, because Andrade is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
Andrade's
the
been on
baddest-
fire since he came
He's the
back.
baddest motherfucker in the company.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hey, that use effect that he hits, that's a badass thing. That's
Yeah.
better than Chris
Oh,
Jericho's
way
version.
better, way better. Yeah,
'Cause he-
it
'cause he
gets
hits it
me
with
every
pain.
time. Every time I see him do it, like you would think I would know that's what he's about to do, and he still gets it off. And I'm like, God damn, how did I not see that coming?
Because he's great at misdirection.
He's
He'll make you
fucking
think.
slick. Yeah,
Yep.
you think he's pulling up that big kick, that big boot, like Hulk Hogan
Yep.
used to do,
And
then
next
he'll
thing you
fucking-
know, he whips out the elbow.
that goddamn elbow, dude. It's
Here they are, guys.
devastating.
We just
And there
talked
is
about
War
them.
Raiders.
Well, Ray, it was nice knowing you.
Yep, right, you're dead. And so is Dragon Lee. Sorry, Dragon Lee. You were supposed to be a star, but
Who are they gonna put over? Are they gonna put up?
They better
The War
fucking
Raiders
put
gonna
over
win.
the War Raiders.
You know,
yeah,
like
the War
something's
Raiders
gonna happen?
need to win because Ibars will be on the road.
You don't think this is
Yeah.
going to be a build for a tag team match for
They-
Saturday and somebody's going to interfere?
They better fucking put
Probably.
these guys.
This is going to be an interference match, dude. They ain't going to let either one of these
Exactly.
teams lose.
One of these teams is gonna
Was
get distracted.
Escobar going to come out and fuck it?
I don't know.
probably because
Something's
Escobar's
gonna happen.
locked inside a heated feud forever with them.
Yeah.
But then again, we ain't seen them beat him with Escobar, so it'll probably be someone else out there beating him
That's
with. Maybe
another
Dominic.
guy who's great and doesn't really get used to his full potential is Escobar.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a lot. You could have a third promotion.
Yeah.
And then, hey,
What is this?
What-
Oh
wait,
no!
wait.
No, somebody's going to win that.
allow me to play devil's advocate though.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods is starting to turn heel soon.
Well, what's taking him so
Because
fucking long?
Kofi's
The reason why,
getting
because they're building up. They got to
getting
first build
pinned.
it.
Kofi's getting pinned in this match. Mark my words.
Yep,
And I'd say I'm going to go with the big guys are going to get the win.
yep. And I feel like Xavier Woods is starting to turn heel because
Yeah,
he's
they are for
starting
sure.
to show signs.
He's wearing
of the
black.
cracks.
Look, he's wearing all black.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is. He is.
He's been wearing that all black for weeks now.
Yeah.
And he's been giving Kofi Kingston a lie for why he's wearing it. He's like, I just want to change up. You get a fan something different. But then he's been attacking Ray. He removed Ray's mask and then it was like, here's an accident. But it was not an
Yeah,
accident.
they're getting the win now. Now I think the War Raiders are going to get the big old win for sure. And Kofi's getting the pin. He's getting pinned.
And our troops don't like Xavier Woods now because Xavier Woods was doing him dirty.
R-Truth likes everyone.
But not Xavier Woods. He
That
actually
just
likes
tells
him.
you right there he's a piece of shit. Because if our truth don't like you, then
There's the issue.
Yeah,
There's some fucking issue.
And Xavier's like, why didn't you shake my hand? Cody's like, brother, he's mad at you. He's mad at you. And Xavier's like, I don't know why. Well, Xavier, maybe you shouldn't have attacked our truth.
Well, guys, while we're watching this, we actually have the topic of the week, or the countdown of the week, the top 3, where we've been doing we say something, we talk the top 3 of what we think of it. I thought since last week the Mike's ventilation was women's wrestling, that we should do our personal top 3 women in wrestling, not women wrestlers, women in wrestling. Any woman
just
involved,
active right now or all time?
All time.
All time.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's a tough one.
That's a good one.
It's a tough one.
That's a good one. I'm gonna take a big drink of energy drink, a little pop on this little puff.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk about the ladies of wrestling.
That's right. And that's a tough one too.
They're a good tag team, man. They throw moves together that highlight them. They don't just do the cool new move. That's cool shit, and that's theirs. You don't see a lot of other teams doing that.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of teams miss. They
can pull off that dominant shit too because of their size and their power.
And weirdly, they're not really that big either. In
Ivar's
1988,
pretty fucking big.
what is he 320?
He's every bit.
You think?
Oh yeah, I'd say 350.
So Johnny Lee, top 3 women in wrestling all time, right off the top of your head. And we're all gonna mess it up. We're gonna forget somebody that we fucking like.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to tell us your top 3 call in 684-9535.
Well, I gotta go with China.
Number 3.
Yes.
Or 1? 3?
3.
3, China. That's a big number for China.
Yeah, because China.
All fucking time.
China was the only woman to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Dude, and that's believable, her
and also the
Jarrett.
first woman in
I
South
thought
World.
Jarrett was the perfect wrestler with wrestling capabilities and validity to make China fucking get over.
Yep.
That's perfect.
And plus their storylines with Chris Jericho and Eddie Guerrero, where Chris Jericho and her was feuding on and off for the IC title, and then Eddie Guerrero was being her Latino heat, and him.
I didn't
sneaking
like
to get
her
the
fight
win.
Jericho, man. I liked Jericho too much at the time, and I thought Jericho was being kind of fucking jobbed around fucking with China. But
He was.
with Jarrett, it was believable because I always thought Jarrett was a bitch. That's just how I always thought. But
Jarrett's
to
a
me,
great worker though.
to me, Jarrett was fucking Jarrett. I mean, to me, Jericho from television title and WCW on until he got old, I thought he was fucking legit.
Exactly.
He was the wrestler's wrestler.
And when Jericho's feeling with her,
At one time he was great.
Yeah.
and when Jericho's feeling with her, they kind of made him bitch because at the time he kind of rubbed the people backstage wrong a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and so they were
A
basically
cocky
making an example.
Canadian.
Yep.
Who's your
And
number 2?
they're like, all right,
Who's your number 2?
number 2. This one's a tough one. I'm going to go with Bianca Belair.
Goddamn! Whoa.
She's awesome, dude. She's really good.
Yes, she is.
Is she the best in WWE right now?
She is one of the
Is
best.
she the strongest?
Oh, she's by far one of the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally picked up women with the KLD like they're
Do
nothing.
you think wrestling
She picked up Otis.
misses like a strength contest?
Yeah,
Like
it does.
a bench press contest or something, like a power, like a, they do the power men lift, the competitions and strongest
Yep.
men. I feel like WWE did that with women and dudes. Like, that would be cool.
Yeah, we need to see that because we got to find out who exactly is strong. I mean, I will say that Bianca has picked up Otis like he was nothing
And
on
she
her
looks
shoulder
like
and ran
she's
around the
fucking-
ring.
She looks like she's fucking strong.
Yep. And she's pretty jacked.
What's your number 1?
She's just
Number
smooth as
1.
fuck too. She's
Smooth as
awesome.
the gravy, yeah.
Oh, God, number 1 is a tough one.
Ooh.
I have to think about it real quick.
Number 1.
This one's a tough one.
It's hard to pick.
Like I
number
say,
one, huh?
it's hard to choose.
I get hard when I think about women's wrestling,
Because there's
too.
been so many great ones.
Yeah.
We all know about them.
Mm-hmm.
London Braze.
Okay. Yeah, she's a classic, and she's like,
Yep.
she made it all happen. Yeah.
And she's
Pretty
one of the
solid.
reasons why.
I don't know a
Conqueror
ton
Moment.
about her. I couldn't name a huge match, I suppose. But just that name is like kind of like a Randy Savage, a Piper.
Yep.
It's like a classic boom name.
And
from
many
back in
people
the
know her
day.
by her name, Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah, Medusa. She came into WCW threw the match down,
and no one has had that big.
Threw the belt down. I mean,
and no one's had that big of an effect on controversy since that day.
Did she get to wrestle much after that though? Was her career about over in ring?
I mean,
by then,
she did get to wrestle somewhat.
There just wasn't much competition.
There wasn't.
There weren't
WCW.
enough established women
for that to happen.
Compete with.
Yeah, she was about it right then. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
exactly.
She was cool though, man. Excuse me.
And bring in the occasional Japanese girl, you know.
I guess I'll do my three, man. I just come off top too. Like I haven't thought about this or anything, man. Number 3, influence wise, fuck Lita.
Hell yeah, good choice.
You know, like Lita's WWE stuff. Like she did that moonsault.
She's Hall of Fame.
Yep. All it took was looking at S.A. Rios hit it once, and she nailed it.
And then she came back her first comeback when she was a little older. She still did pretty good, and she just had a look at her like she looked like a Hardy Boy.
Yep.
So she wrestled, like, to me, I liked her more than Matt. I like Jeff Hardy, Lita, and then Matt Hardy.
Yep.
I thought Lita was great.
Also, she looked sexy as hell when she was with Edge and she was wearing that crop top that made her tits look like they were even bigger.
Yeah, man. That was good times. 2, I would say Sherry Martel.
Ooh, nice choice.
Sherry Martel for sure, because
Scary Sherry.
It's a shame she didn't get to wrestle more.
Yeah, same thing.
She was awesome.
Yeah, she was amazing, and her as a manager, dude, from the '80s to the '90s,
she was on fire.
If she was with them, dude, they were winning.
Yep, Harlem Heat. Had
Shawn Michaels, dude. Shawn Michaels came into his own.
She's literally
when it was with him.
She's
with
literally
her.
in his song.
Yeah.
When they're saying "sexy boy," you hear her saying, "Oh, Shawn."
Yeah.
She was also the voice of Sexy Kurt.
Yeah, she was amazing. Harlem Heat and WCW. You know, there's tons of stuff that I'm missing about her. When she managed Savage.
Yep.
When she took the place of Miss Elizabeth.
That was an excellent moment too.
Wow.
And remember when Miss Elizabeth?
Did you ever think Miss Elizabeth would be replaced and it would happen? But Sherry could just get in there and fucking do it, man. There was something hot about her.
Plus, she could work like one of the guys.
Yeah, she could take a licking.
Also,
ticking.
Also, whenever she's back there with the guys, she didn't give a fuck. She would change right in front of them.
Yeah.
Because she saw them as the boys, and they saw her as the boys.
Yeah, Jim's always putting her over, talking about, you know, how cool she was and how she was just really awesome.
And then my number 1, Stacy Cornett. No, just kidding.
Jim Cornette,
my plug
Jim Cornette would let you have a threesome with him and his wife.
Shut up, John. Don't talk about Stacy like that.
Yeah, don't you talk
come on.
Although, if you're telling the truth, that's cool.
That is cool.
That damn hot tub.
Hey, I've heard that several times, though. That Jim Cornette apparently, supposedly, was going to have some wrestler, not going to say his name, but he was saying, hey, you come join me and my wife Stacy, and we'll have a little bit of fun.
So I was friends with Stacy on Facebook.
Nice.
This was 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago or some shit. And I got a Pac-Man machine, a floor arcade Pac-Man machine, 2-player, like the kind you see at Pizza Hut and shit. And she seen a picture or a video of me with that in the picture. And she messaged me and asked me if I was interested in selling my Pac-Man machine.
Nice.
And you can hear Jim talk about him buying a new Pac-Man machine for her. He went and bought just a brand new one or whatever. But he would have bought mine if it was for sale. I couldn't sell it.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't able to sell it.
You could have got some signed shit out of that.
Oh yeah, very much.
You
I could though, man. It's a family heirloom, dude. It's like old school. It's been around for a while, and
Shout out
it's
to
not
Jim
going nowhere.
Cornette.
It's not going nowhere till we're dead. Jim's
my
awesome.
good friend, Jim.
That's right.
Good friend.
His good friend.
Don't you fucking forget it.
He sent 2 things to him by now.
He talked about
Both
it.
times he's mentioned them by
And we talk about it. We try to talk about it every show. We try to end every
full
show.
name, by God.
Michael Lynn Watkins.
My good friend
next
Jim.
week's top 3 is actually the 3 favorite things about Jim Cornette. Personally, we each like the most about Jim.
Yeah.
So you guys make sure you tune in for that and tag Jim. But my number 1 woman in wrestling, dude, I'm going to go with good old Stephanie McMahon.
Hell yeah.
Oh, get the fuck
That's my crush right
Oh,
there.
man.
Dude,
We're talking
Stephanie-
about wreslers.
No, women in
Hey,
wrestling.
though, but she was
And
influential.
That's not fair. Dude.
She was an influential.
Influential.
Nepo, baby.
I couldn't find the
Nepo,
words. But she was my first crush, and
Yeah.
still is. She can still get it.
I think Stephanie McMahon held together the Attitude Era way more than anyone understands.
She was also
I think she grabbed Triple H. She was an on-air talent, and
Great
she
heel.
was keeping her dad's fucking perversions a secret and helping everything in that side. She was having so much go on.
and having to deal with her dad
time,
trying.
and every time she got in the ring, it was great. And her interactions with Chris Jericho were fucking. If you haven't seen those,
The trash
or you
back
don't
hole.
remember those, dude.
Yeah, those were good.
God.
Or her time with Kurt Angle.
I mean, put her in there. Like, I hate to say this because I don't try to put over Stephanie McMahon a whole fucking bunch, dude. But if you go back and watch anything with Stephanie in it, it's hard to find stuff that didn't go over.
the best part of
She was,
that,
and when she was in the ring, she was fucking go time.
and the best part of that was the heel turn when she finally turned heel. 1999 Armageddon. You think the Triple H gonna bash her skull in?
That was
And
good.
suddenly she turns around. She got this big old evil grin.
Yeah, the good one
And
for
that's
me,
when you
though, the
realize.
memorable to me was when she came out for the first time in that purple shirt and had them big old new titties.
Oh,
Like,
my
she was,
God, them
she was
titties.
a whole new Stephanie McMahon when that happened.
I jerked off to those titties.
What?
Hey, I'm just saying.
We gotta beep
She
that
looked good
out,
back
Johnny. We gotta beep that one out. We've lost control. Pinfalls and power chords has officially lost control.
Hey, no. Stephanie, what? She can still get it.
Oh, I think you just made me blush, Johnny Lee. But that goes to you, Mike. Top 3 women in
Okay,
wrestling.
here's the deal, because I've had every bit of fucking 10 minutes to think about this. Right?
Yeah, I gave you the most time.
On my number 3 pick, I just have a 3-way tie because I can't make up my mind.
Oh, so your 3 is a 3-way.
It's a 3-way,
Nice.
yes, because I can't put one over the other.
Giggity, giggity.
Can you imagine them wrestling each other?
Yes, I could, and it'd be a goddamn hell of a match, too.
Hell yeah.
Great Kabuki,
Nice.
Luna Vachon,
Oh, yeah.
Rosemary.
Boom.
That would be a hell of a match.
Those are good.
I couldn't
Luda.
pick out of those 3 for my number.
I should. Vashon, man.
Yeah, Luna Pachon was
That's probably
definitely.
that should have been a 3 on me, too,
Luna
man.
Vachon was incredible, man.
She was the first one that looked different as a woman.
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Who is
You
that?
didn't know
that
what that
face
bitch
paint
was
right
saying.
here.
She just
Yeah.
come out and just say it. You didn't even know what she was saying. You just knew
She
it
was
some fucked up
wild.
shit.
She was a road warrior.
And she was-
like fucking nuts.
She was Go Dusty's dominatrix.
Yeah, good one. Good one. Good one. What's your 3 or 2?
China.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, China was just. She really was the 8th wonder, man.
She was. And
I thought she was incredible, and yeah, skill wise, she wasn't quite there, but she could have been. I mean, she worked with the fucking guys. She didn't even
Yep.
wrestle the girls, dude.
And
It's
she
it's
held-
like she knew it wasn't even fair. Like she wouldn't even wrestle with the girls.
And she held the Intercontinental Championship, first woman to do it.
I would have gave everything I had to have seen her got a hold of that fucking bitch Sable.
Me too. But
I
Sable,
loved
but
seeing
Sable
her.
can't wrestle, so she was a crybaby about
Oh
it.
yeah, she was a little fucking. She was a twat.
I
She's a
hated,
pretty
I
Don
hated
before.
everything with Sable. I don't like tits that look like that.
No,
like,
I don't
like
either.
nothing about
and every
her.
time that
I don't
bitch
like
got
nothing
on the
about that.
microphone, it made me cringe.
She
I couldn't
sucked.
stand
The way
it,
she
dude.
looked was awful.
She was horrible.
And the fact that Brock Lesnar just raw dogs that. Like,
Yeah.
because Lesnar can have anything.
I know, right?
But he's like, oh no, Sable's hot.
Yeah.
Have
What?
you seen his daughter?
Yeah.
She looks just like Brock
That poor
Lesnar.
girl. That poor girl. I feel so fucking sorry for her.
Yep. To look
Because she
like
does.
that.
She looks like they cloned Brock.
And all
Yep.
she can do now is just get as strong as she can and try to be like a monster.
Yeah.
That's all she has to do because she's not going to be a fairy princess.
No. No, that poor girl.
Well,
Like I say,
Brock tries to brag about Sable being the hottest thing that he's ever had.
I tell you what,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
if that girl decides to get into wrestling, look the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And she
Seriously,
will. And she
'cause-
will.
I don't see any other girl fucking with that girl.
There's gonna we've seen that preview of that new girl that's on NXT that they're trying to show as a monster. But I feel like every decade or so one comes along that's just bigger and badder and just unbelievable compared to the others. and we haven't seen that yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
You know, even bigger than Bel Air and all them. Like
Yep.
there's something that comes in and looks like, what is that? A fucking redwood tree that's a woman?
Something's coming.
And I don't know the dimensions of Brock's daughter, man. Like I don't know how tall
Big
she
girl.
actually
She's
is.
a fucking champion.
Yep.
Is she over 6 foot as a woman?
I think so.
If anybody out there knows how tall or how big the dimensions of Brock Lesnar's daughter is, let us know. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look that up.
she competed to try to get into the Olympics, right? Wasn't it shot
Yep.
put? She tried.
I heard about that.
Well, we're at 9:30, guys. It's time for the first
Now
band.
hold on, motherfucker! I ain't even got my.
Oh, you ain't got the one yet. Shit.
Oh, that's true.
What the fuck y'all doing?
I thought we started talking about China, and it was all good.
Yeah.
China got 2 votes.
Yeah, China was great.
Yep.
Honestly, my number one, I mean, it sounds cliche or whatever, but dude, I mean, who's better than Rhea Ripley?
Wow,
That's true.
I mean, really. I mean, who's better? Who's had a bigger impact, and who's going to make a bigger impact in the sport than Rhea?
I feel like maybe it's a little early to say, just a little bit.
Yeah, if she cuts
She don't
out and
have a
goes
lot-
on to Hollywood.
If she don't have a longevity, but band, yeah. Like there's nobody that's competing with her now. There's
could
nobody
say-
to go
you could-
1-on-1 and
You
get her.
could say Charlotte Flair too. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
you know, Charlotte
Yeah.
could very easily be on that list as the greatest.
Well,
Charlotte is the Ric Flair.
move wise and everything too. Do you think she's going to come back and be as strong as she is now?
Yeah.
As she
Dude,
was.
she's a freak. She's an athletic freak. She's more athletic than her daddy ever was.
You think she'll come back and still be?
Yes. I do.
That's the match right
I
there,
do
ain't
believe. I
it?
do.
Ripley and Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Yep.
The next WrestleMania.
Yep,
That's the match.
It was the
Third
match
time
of the
that they
year
meet.
the first time they got together.
Wow.
Yep, they've had 2 already.
I've not seen it.
You never saw
Check
that
them
was
out.
that was the pandemic WrestleMania. That was the best
That-
match on the card.
I don't think I watched that WrestleMania.
Well, I don't blame you. It was depressing.
Because remember
It
that
was.
that next one, me and you and TT watched the Royal Rumble and Cody won it.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch it.
The best thing about that pandemic WrestleMania was the Boneyard match, the Firefly Funhouse match,
Mhm.
and I
That
guess
parade.
Roman Reigns sending Adam Copeland and Danny Bryan packing the AEW
Yeah.
by stacking them like he said he would.
Stacked them and pinned them.
Look at old
Yep.
Mysterio. We're watching Mysterio just be owed.
But but yeah, dude.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
That match between Rhea and Charlotte, it was hard hitting, dude. They fucking went at it.
Yeah.
They went for it.
I'd like to see them get a good shot
Go-
in front of
go
50,
back and watch
60,000
that match.
people.
Exactly.
Oh,
Go
that was
back.
a good move. That was a crazy move. It was like a belly to back springboard. Look,
Yep.
what I say? Who got
They
the
got the
pin?
win.
Kofi got pinned.
Kofi, that's
I
it.
called it, dude.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, take the time. Go back and watch that match. It's incredible.
I'm gonna have to. We might have
Now
to do that
we
as a
got-
watch.
I think Rhea should have went over, but I can see looking
Wow.
back why they didn't put her over. But
Yeah.
I still think she probably should have.
because Rhea's probably going to be going over for the next 15 years.
Yeah,
If she wants to.
I mean,
If she wants that position in that spot.
clean at least. And she might take a fucking here and there every once in a
Yep.
while and get beat, but I don't see anybody outright beating Rhea Ripley for a long time, man.
Exactly.
Well, that was a good top 3 this week, guys.
Yes, it was.
Some good women's talking. We got a banger for the Battle of the Bands. We always have a Battle of the Bands at the end of the show. We've upgraded this week. We got some more mainstream music rocking and rolling, dude. And we will be judging over musicianship, listenability, originality, and personal opinion is how we do it. We do it from a 0.1 to a 5.0 is the perfect score. This first band is Haste the Day, and the song is called Burn.
Yeah, they're kind of mainstream too.
Go back, it was down there.
Hey, before we start anything though, I gotta give an honorable
There it is,
mention
Haste the Day.
to my girl Rosemary.
Yeah, let's
Who
talk
we-
about Rosemary
who
for a
we
second.
did not talk
there it is,
about.
Burn right there, dude.
Yep.
I love me some fucking Rosemary, dude.
Yeah.
I wish she could have gotten into WWE years ago. I think she'd already been on top by now.
Yep.
Yep.
I hope there's still time for her because she has come on NXT a couple of times.
I think there is.
And also had when he chose
Especially on NXT.
Bound for Glory. There
Especially on NXT. I like TNA nowadays.
I hope it's not too late for
All right,
her.
let's check
Because
out.
Haste
Taking it
Today.
See, this has only got 70,000 views. Came out 11 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're kind of mainstream.
Oh, he's got a bad haircut. I don't like his haircut, though.
Yeah.
Even his haircut's fucking Matchbox 20.
Yep, I know,
Hey,
right?
I like Rob Thomas. You lay off Rob Thomas.
Oh,
Hey, I
fuck
like
him.
Matchbox 20 as well. Yet another screamer.
That's not that screw. I mean, it's pretty clean.
They go
Yeah,
back
true.
and forth.
It's not that.
Yeah,
I don't mind screaming vocals.
Hey, he switched
just
up,
If it's
though.
clean,
take it somewhere.
yeah.
You know?
If you
He
play with
switched
it
up
well,
though. He went from screaming to regular singing just now.
Is nobody singing with him? I feel like somebody else should have it. There, I see a mic back there now. There we go.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have those mic stands in this shot before then. They added them.
Yep.
They added them into the next shot.
And the chorus is pretty clean too.
Yeah, I don't mind this at all.
There's variety inside.
He gets up there pretty high too. That's a pretty cool riff. Rob
Yep.
coming in it.
And at least he's mixing it up on the vocals.
Yeah, they're mixing it up all the way around.
Kind of reminds me of some Kill Switch Engage a little bit.
Yeah,
very much.
That's what I was going to say.
Very much. Very much.
Not bad.
I bet at least two of the people in the band's favorite band is Kill Switch. Now that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
At
Not
least
bad.
two of them. There's always something about a band that's got the one Asian dude in it. If they
Yeah.
got one Asian dude, there's something about that that just makes it badass.
For a chick bass player.
Or a chick bass player.
Yep.
Those two things, man, is a formula for success.
Yeah.
Cool little bridge hook, little bridge break.
Yep. They're mixing
It's
up
alright.
with variety.
That's not bad.
I feel like the singer don't know what to do with his legs while he's singing, though. Have you seen this? Have you seen his leg movements?
He needs to take him and walk his ass to a barber and get that goddamn haircut.
Just
shaved
shave it.
off.
Yeah. Shave my head.
Give me the ball.
I might go and try to listen to some of these guys. And, I've
Yeah.
not given them a chance because they're kind of that mall metal shit.
Yeah.
Well,
So I've
if
avoided listening to them for years.
I mean, this isn't bad.
No,
We'll see
I
what the
think-
score gets.
That ain't bad at all. Not really.
And they got some competition, dude. They're in for some. They're up against some juggernauts, the sperm donut of
Yep.
some juggernauts.
Who is it? Who's the other band?
The Vended.
Oh,
Up against
That's cool.
band.
That's cool, man. I mean, that's cool.
yeah. I really didn't mind that.
When
man.
you
That-
said Kill Switch, though, I was like, oh yeah, for sure,
yeah, that was actually pretty good.
for
man.
sure.
And yeah, they're calling it metalcore. That makes sense, man, because it's metalcore is like a hardcore meets melodic death metal sort of a sound.
It's
Yep.
weird that they come up with those. Like, do you think the same place that they come up with those names, they come up with the things that how they name weed?
Yeah,
They like all come up with this like bubble gum, yum yum, cherry
Yeah.
grape.
yeah. What does this remind you of? This is kind of fucking thing. man.
When people say those names to me, I'm like, what, dude? And the only time I can say it is if I buy it from like a dispensary and it's got the name on it, then I feel like I have to say it by the name,
Yeah.
man. Because I got this stuff called like a white cobra. And it was white, and
Yeah.
it got you fucking like you got bit by a cobra after you took a hit. you know?
Sometimes the shit earns its name, you know.
Yeah, dude, it was
Exactly.
awesome.
As
So-
far as these fucking subgenres, dude, there's like
It's fucking
50
weird,
more a
dude.
day, dude. Like it's ridiculous.
And am I a dork or am I old or am I just fucking out of it for not caring about it or
I
even
don't
thinking
give
I
a
need
fuck.
to learn about it?
I
I don't
know.
need to learn that kind of subgenre
No.
shit,
Yep.
do I?
No.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not going to talk to anybody.
You can't keep up with the fucking
It's
shit,
fucking
dude.
dumb,
Yeah, it's
man.
genres keep on changing.
It's just dumb. Like, I could understand using it to try to describe somebody's sound,
Yeah.
but once you do that, you put a lot of bands that are similar in a pocket, sort of.
Yeah.
So I felt like everything was solid, dude.
To me, shit either rocks or it don't rock. Like,
With
like, does it fucking rock? Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
With
If it don't,
musicians,
it's shit.
we're gonna do
I'll still listen to
musicianship as the very first way we're gonna judge them, dude. And I
What,
really
from
thought
1
they were
to
tight.
5? Is that what we're doing? 1 to
Point
5?
0.01, 0.1 to 5.0. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna give that man a 3.7. That's
Yeah,
pretty fucking solid,
I
dude.
agree.
They were
I
rocking
agree
and
with that.
rolling. You guys,
I
you like
agree
that
with
one?
Yeah.
You want a 3.7 too?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. A near 4. That's a pretty decent.
You guys all like my score.
Yeah.
Likability, I'm going to start with Mike, though. What's your likability of that?
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, I like Kill Switch, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
Me
doubt.
too.
How much did you like it? What are you going to give it?
3.5 as well.
3.5 as well, honey.
Yeah.
Man, I hate to be that dude. Yeah, 3.5 guys. We just all best friends with the same fucking opinions, ain't we?
Yeah.
I mean, they had
Originality. I'm going first here because after he
Yeah.
told me that, dude, and I'm going to drop that down. I'm actually going to give it a 2.8.
I'm giving it a flat 2.
A flat 2 really brings it low for
I'm
originality.
going to give it a 2.1.
2.1, nice. And then personal opinion, I dig it all right, but I don't dig it. I halfway dig it, man, right there in the middle. I'm digging it at a 2.5.
Same.
I'd have to put it at a 2.4 because, I dig it, but would I...
And that's not bad scores.
But
right
would
here.
I go
That's not
out
bad
my
scores.
way to listen to that?
That's not bad scores. Let's go right into the next song. Let's go into Vended. And the song is called Where the Honesty Lies.
Yep, let me get it pulled up here.
And then we're going to watch this one. We'll judge them. I'm going to go take a pee. And then we'll come back and we'll see who won the battle of the bands.
That's right. Indeed. All you gotta do is...
If you're listening in at home and you guys hear this, call in or write in. Let us know what you think about the bands. Mike told us a little bit about this band earlier. It's the sons of Corey Taylor
And
Yeah.
Clown.
and Clown.
Yeah, and
so
I remember these guys.
Corey Taylor's kid's on vocals. I think Clown's kid is the drummer. I think.
the artwork's kind of creepy.
Yep.
Oh shit! Very Slipknot.
It does have a bit of a
How old
Slipknot
is he?
sound.
20-something. He's young. I mean, they're kids.
Oh, very Slipknot-y.
Oh, they sound just like Slipknot.
But I like it. Like it's got groove to it.
It sounds so much like Slipknot.
So it's just
Too
like
much.
it.
Too much like them.
Yep, way too much.
All the breakdowns and everything.
It would have been a whole lot better if they tried to do a different sound from
Yeah.
what their dads are used to.
Yeah, the way the riffs are written, the groove of it, everything.
Even the vocals are
Do you think
similar
they
to
write it
what Cortez
themselves, or
does.
do you think they have a little help with how they write it?
I guess they get it honest, man, you know. But yeah, you would think they would have tried to spread their wings a little bit, man. They didn't at all.
Something that made them stick
Yeah,
out.
because they
there.
stayed right there with Slipknot.
Yeah.
This was their big chance to try to differentiate who Bennett is compared to Slipknot.
Yeah, because they had a lot of hype before anybody heard them, just because of who they were.
Yeah.
But then when everybody heard them, it's like, oh man, god damn it, you know. 'cause
Yep. Sounds too much like Slipknot.
it was exactly what everybody was hoping they wouldn't do, which was just sound just
Yeah.
like their daddies.
So
you know?
like, Bennett, I should have spent all my money on Slipknot.
Yeah, you might as well have just named them Slipknot Light.
Yep. Slipknot
Slipknot's
Light because
kids
they don't know
doing
how to be
Slipknot
original.
That sucks. But it's
Hopefully
good.
they'll grow into their own.
It's good, but they
you
should
know.
have
It's fun.
Try to find who Bennett is compared to Slipknot.
Yeah, hopefully they'll grow into their own and start doing some different shit.
Because obviously, Corey Taylor's son's got to realize, hey, I don't want to sing like my dad. I want to be my own person.
Yeah.
Let me try this different style. I mean, overall, the music's okay. They're sounding good. But it's too much like Slipknot.
Yeah.
Like, I like it. If I hadn't heard Slipknot before,
You'd be thinking that,
I would
yeah,
be
that's
like,
cool.
It's pretty jamming.
But then when you have heard Slipknot and then you hear this, you're like, where's the difference?
And the whole album has that sound too. I mean,
No
it doesn't
switch up,
really.
huh?
Yeah.
Is this, they've only released one album, supposed?
Yeah, this album's not been out very long. A couple of months, I think.
A lot of big effects coming in and out of the song.
Yep.
Do they come back in with anything nasty, or is it over?
I can't remember.
Let's see. Come on, guys.
I think it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
Yeah, you can kill it.
Cool. Let's get some judging going then. We got a musicianship. They were great. I'm giving them a 3.5.
3.
I'll give them a 3 as well.
We got 3s on the board. Listenability. Like I said, I can sit in the car and jam, but I'm not giving it nothing too big, man. I'm going to give it a 3.0.
I'll give him a 3.
A 3.0.
I'll give them a 3.0 as well.
3.0. Whoa. Originality.
Point 5.
Oh, no.
I'll give them a 0.1.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 0.5.
I'm going to give them a full point, man.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
I'm giving them a point.
Yeah.
They're the sperm of originality.
It's more than they deserve.
They didn't even try to be original.
Personal
No,
opinion. Personal opinion. I mean, it's a little underwhelming. I'm going to give it a 2.2.
2.1 for me.
1.5.
1.5.
I'm totally fucking this score, dude.
And this is the yeah, we
Just
know the
fucking
winner of this one. We'll announce it in a second. I don't even have to
yeah.
add them up.
Yeah.
So we're getting Dirty Dom.
Against Damian Priest.
I hope that Vin did grow into their
That's
own.
the main event.
I hope by the time they do their sophomore album, they have found themselves a little bit more, you know. Because right now they just sounded just like their daddies.
Yeah, but they could make a career out of that if they want, I suppose. You know, but me as a musician, man, I kind of thrive on wanting to sound different.
Yeah.
I don't want to do other people's stuff or sound
they're
like other people's shit.
If they truly feel that shit in their bones, they'll grow into something else.
Uh-huh.
They'll start picking up different influences and start using that in their music.
Exactly.
And it'll change their sound.
I tell you what, though, man, wrestling figure commercials aren't what they used to be. That's fucking dog shit.
Yes, it is.
I want to see some fucking wrestling going on in that goddamn
Damn
ring.
straight. I want
what-
to see that kid getting power drive.
Yeah.
Well, what's dog shit is those fucking figures are $30 a piece now.
Yeah, they're not any good.
Have y'all ever seen the one where Sting beats a kid's ass? In a commercial. He's like, yeah, Billy, we're going to have a wrestling match. And he just whoops this kid's ass the entire commercial, puts out a Scorpion Death Lock. And he's having to tap out. Sting's like, nope, I don't hear you yet.
I was moseying through Walmart, I think yesterday, and I haven't been in there a while, so I checked out the figures. And AEW's got these, like, some big special fucking big black box with Sting in it. And
Yeah.
he's like 60 fucking
He's $60.
bucks.
I saw him too, yeah.
Like, what in the fuck, man?
He's a Walmart exclusive.
Is that what it is? I just can't afford to get that kind
Dude,
of
I
shit,
got the
dude.
CM Punk exclusive.
Yes, I seen that one's in the back.
figure. That
Those are badass.
motherfucker's worth like $150 now.
Hell yeah, those go up too, man. Those are cool.
Yeah.
All the figures that, all the CM Punks that were with AEW.
Yeah, this one especially though, because it's the deluxe, just like the Sting.
Yep.
I got
You
the
know,
fuck.
came in the big black box. He's got like 4 different heads.
I got the fucking Orange Cassidy, and I got it stuck in my closet, facing the fucking wall in the back.
That's good. That's where the motherfucker needs to
Getting
be.
dusty.
Yep, that's where he needs to stay.
Getting dusty on it and everything.
Sitting
man.
in the corner. Just put him in
He
the corner
gonna be
and
moping the whole time playing pocket pool with himself.
So the winner of the Battle of the Bands, I don't even have to add them up, man. You can just kind of tell with the thing on it. Haste the Day, man, is going to go to the next round. Yeah. Like I said, they're a pretty badass band. If you guys haven't checked them out, make sure you go check them out.
They were way better on the scope.
It's been a lot of fun, man. Everybody that's tuned in and been a part of the show and been watching along. I thought it was cool, man. Having the Raws been pretty cool. We're gonna still be watching the end of it for the next couple minutes. If you guys are watching it, make sure you share. That stuff helps. Share, like,
sure does.
Let the world know that we are back.
Yeah, comment.
We're back.
Comment, say something on the page. We got a Facebook page. Just type in pinfalls and powerchords. And you can look us up, and we're going to go to Michael Lynn Watkins and the ventilation of the week. What do you got to ventilate about this week, Mike?
Oh, the ventilator.
The ventilator.
I had a few topics to choose from. Which one am I going to cover?
Jim Cornette, just don't fucking talk about me enough. It's bothered me.
Yeah.
Really wish you'd mention me about every segment change if you could.
Well, I don't fucking know. I tell you, I mean, there's a lot of things going on. We got an election coming up. I could sure go on about that for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, I watched some Joe Rogan. He had Trump on there.
Yeah, he's a fucking goof.
And then Shannon Sharp had the chick that's running. I don't even
Harris, Kamala.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp had her on today.
She got my vote all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She seemed pretty cool, man. She seemed like her head on her shoulders.
She's very smart. She's very well put together.
She reminds me of Obama. Not just because she's black.
Trump's a fucking clown.
But she just reminds me of Obama.
But, we got that coming up. The most important election of our fucking lifetime.
Yeah.
But I go on about that shit all the time. And, it's just good to not fucking have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to ventilate about.
Ventilators.
I'll be glad when this fucking shit's over.
When the election's done.
And I can, maybe try to.
Chill out.
Fucking get back to where my stress level is down to here.
Yep.
And instead of every day worrying about whether we're going to still be a democracy or not.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm worried.
The things have changed pretty easy, man. It don't take many days. People don't get it that
this motherfucker's talking about using the military against our own people, dude. I mean, that's third world shit.
Yeah.
This shit ain't a joke. Yeah, the motherfucker's goofy. He's funny. He's easy to laugh at when he's saying some dumb shit. But he will literally be the fucking most powerful man in the world again. And
the world could end. The world could end pretty easy about some bad leadership. A little bit of bad leadership. And
that's a fucked up time, dude. You got a lot of crazy shit going on right now. So I'll just be glad that my fucking blood pressure can come back down to a livable level.
Because your head turns red and that one bead of sweat comes on there.
Yeah.
And we know that Mike's stressed out.
Yep. Yeah, and at my fucking age now, where I still try to, I still eat too much of the shit that I shouldn't fucking eat.
Cereal, you eat cereal?
I live on goddamn cereal.
What's your favorite cereal, Mike?
Which day of the week?
Oh, you had one for each day.
I got one for every fucking day, son. I got like 4 boxes at the house right now.
Monday marshmallow.
Yeah, I got motherfucking Fruit Loops for fucking Fridays.
How many boxes of cereal? Do you keep the boxes of cereal on top of the fridge, or do you just kind of?
No, that shit stays handy right by the microwave. Right by the microwave.
Behind the couch. It's all lined up.
Yeah. I tell you, I've become a big fan of the fucking air fryer, too.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm buying shit now that, you can just, what I would used to have to throw in the oven and cook for, fucking 2 hours to have a chicken sandwich.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now I put it in a little air fryer for, fucking 8 minutes, 10 minutes. That motherfucker's incredible.
Let me help you. Go get 2 chicken pot pies, old school, the little fucking box chicken pot pies. They're $1 a piece.
Yeah.
And get you a bag of fucking tater tots. And throw that bitch in the fucking air fryer, dude. It's probably about 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And, dude, you got the meal of the day.
Yeah.
I throw them tater tots down.
I do the little fruit pies like that.
I love fruit pies.
Those little banquet pies? The same people that make the fucking pot pies.
Believe me, I do. I've made tins of those at
the air fryer is the best part.
You know what I did in the
Oh, Dominic beat Damian Priest.
What just
What?
happened?
He beat him.
Fuck out of here.
What
Now they're gonna have him attack Dominic to get his.
How,
heat
I
back.
see a chair in the ring. How did that happen?
Something happened.
Oh,
How did he
Judgment
fuck
Day.
him out of that? Oh, he's gonna get even though.
Yep. Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Oh,
He does
boy,
it
Sad
good
to
too,
hear
man.
ya.
He does it good too.
I hope that
does
pin was
like
worth
Scott
it.
Hall. That's a tribute to Scott
I
Hall.
hope that pin was worth
yo. Hey yo.
Hey yo,
Hey yo.
it. You know,
nobody's more cool than Scott Hall.
I thought that fucker was overrated, man.
Scott.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
dude.
big
Ah,
boy.
come on.
He's a
Nah,
big
look
boy.
at this. Oh my! Look, what's wrong?
He ain't
was
no
a-
Damian
Liv
Priest.
Morgan.
Damian Priest got 3 times the ability
Oh, I
that
don't
Scott
know.
Hall had.
I would right now.
You know, I'm
that-
talking technical ability, dude.
dude.
Damian Priest got 3 times the fucking ability that Scott Hall
I
had.
don't know. Did you watch early Scott Hall?
Yes,
with,
I
with,
saw
with
it,
Kurt.
fucker.
With
I
Kurt.
saw
and
it.
Did
everybody?
you watch him as Diamond Dust when he was?
No, I don't remember that.
I think
You don't?
But I have to
That's
say
way
this.
back to the '80s.
I think you have a fight if it's not Scott
He had a
Hall
porn
as
stash.
soon as NWO started. Because as soon as NWO started, I think Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were at their peak, and they were pretty powerful in the wrestling. And them as
Damian
a
Priest
tag
is a
team.
legit fucking champion.
Oh, I know. I've seen him ever since
Oh, no.
Martinez.
Yes, he's a legit
He's
martial
going
arts
to
champion.
keep going to continue punishing them.
He competed nationally.
I want to know how this won. How he won the match.
Judgment Day helped out.
I yelled at him, and he told me to fuck off when I called him Roman Reigns light at a Ring of Honor show. When he came out. He said, fuck
Punishment
off.
Martinez.
Yeah. He said, fuck Punishment Martinez was what
Yeah,
he was. He
yeah.
said, fuck off.
Oh, this man is killing Dominic right now. He is fed up.
What happened? Did he get a roll up or something?
No, chair got used. Distractions happened. And
Okay.
all
Security ain't bothering to
Oh,
come
look.
down there, he said.
Look.
There you go.
Chokes
Fuck 'em
South
all
of
up.
heaven.
Fuck them all up. There you go.
Is Carlito wearing women pants?
Yep.
He said,
He's
yeah.
wearing
got
skinny
some,
pants.
He's got some stretch pants.
Oh,
He's got
South of heaven
stretchies.
choke slam on Dominic.
Uh-oh. Get out of there, Dommy.
There you go. Fuck him up.
Choke slam. Oh,
Oh,
that
yes.
was better than any South of heaven I've ever seen.
Oh, look at her.
Oh,
crying.
she's tore up.
What's she gonna do? What she gonna do?
Should have sent Raquel in there. I mean, Raquel's a big girl. She could probably fuck Damien up.
Damien's had enough. He's had a fucking enough. Do it one more time, Dave. I guarantee you the crowd
But
go,
wait.
one more time.
That's right. One more time. Put some hair on his balls.
He ain't gonna,
Make that man into a man.
I don't think he'll get the title back.
Oh, that's
That's how it happened. Here we go.
showing us hair.
See?
Right,
It's just
yep,
a roll
roll
up. It's just a fruit roll up.
Oh, he grabbed the fucking pants. He
Fruit
grabbed
roll
his
up with a
pants,
handful of
dude.
panties.
Hey, sometimes that's what a heel's got to do to
Yeah,
get that
well,
win.
by God, he paid for it.
Yep, with a lot of beatdown.
Yeah,
Dude, that was a good show.
That's a good choke slam that I just saw.
that was beautiful.
He got him up higher.
For Johnny Lee, for Michael Lynn Watkins, for the Nice Guy Andy Network. We're
We
Pinfalls
are
and Power Chords.
glad to be back.
And we're out. We'll see you guys next